think to meet some compatriots, and from there I can get reserve guards who don't have to sign. Either way, I can use some loopholes to get extra men here and have them replace the ones who were here already without having to fill out any sort of paperwork or pay off whatever I might have to. Guard captain frankly and quickly says, I learned I'm out of my depth and I'm not paid enough. I might have learned a thing, maybe nothing significant.
As she says that, I'm going to step. Go on.
I have no real stake in this. I was in it. But yes, uh, if they're both trying to destroy these ziggurats and open the world to horrors, I guess, yes.
I would like to propose something. What was the captain's name again?
Uh, Nori. Von Nori.
Von Nori. Almer, Iokos, may I borrow you briefly? And I will just walk up and pull the two of them in close if they're willing.
Yeah. Go.
Keeping a very close eye on Vera.
Oh, she is relaxed sitting on the planter.
Cool. Broadly, as far as I gather from what I infer from the conversations we've had, you two don't necessarily want to work towards Bernal Novak's goals. Is that correct? You are working for him indirectly and temporarily. Okay, so you are mistrusting of Bernal Novak. And potentially may want to work against him in the future, but want to also keep your options open. I think it's a discussion for now, because I would propose that we allow this High Captain here to continue to hold his post, allow him to cover things up and pretend to Bernal Novak that nothing bad happened. We do this as a we do this exactly. We do it, but we must explicitly make it so that he understands we are allowing him to continue this, and he now works for us. Yeah, he is our ally
Creature.
before Bernal. Yes, that's what I mean. Basically, I just if taking a fight to Bernal Novak is something that might happen in the future, it is worth making it clear to this High Captain who his friends are in the event that we do need to make him a truer ally than blind eye person. I also don't really care, but I'm not giving her stuff back. Oh, and tried to kill her.
You know, if we let her live, that she will seek vengeance on us, though. What is there to justify vengeance except for the desire of one's heart?
– Can I have my
I'm going
tools back?
to
You can
step
keep my
over to
weapons.
Vera.
But she starts saying, like, can I have my tools back? You can keep my weapons and whatever else you took. I just would like my tools.
I am going to point at like arm's length so that the blade is not like in her face but is very close to her. I'm just going to point a dagger at her throat and just say, if we let you live, will you hold it against me that I tried to stop you? That I did stop you? And I would like to be both as intimidating as I can and also insightful of her answer.
You know, requests like that typically do better without the knife point.
And like, I just nonchalantly, I'm just gonna like, I even give her back the hand crossbow. I'm like, it didn't need to be like this.
Vera will speak up. You can keep the hand crossbow.
No,
it's fine.
I want you to keep it. I want you to remember that it was always there for you to ask. There might come a time in the future where you need something. You don't always need to pull the wool over people's eyes. Sometimes you just need to ask for their hand. I didn't hesitate when I gave it to you the first time. And I'm not hesitating when I do it now.
She'll take the hand crossbow and then look to Dante and say, "You're right about the whole knife thing, by the way."
I figured.
And then,
as he says that, he puts his plague mask back on after seemingly finally catching his breath. Yeah. Eyes are still bloodshot.
Oh yeah, you're still high on the effects of. You haven't used the things, but you're feeling something, some type of way.
No, I did use the effect.
Yeah, you didn't use the effect, but you still have the general feeling it provides.
Yeah. Yep, because that lasts for 2 days.
Yeah, you're high as balls.
Vera will look to Kopi finally, and
the blade is down.
She'll just say, "I have nothing against you right now. It'd be a personal insult to withhold my tools from me."
Absolutely. I'm already giving her back the Tinker's tools. Before I return the Thieves' tools, I actually just compare the kit to mine and see if hers is any fancier.
Not fancier, just different. Think like Imperial metric.
Cool.
Her Thieves'
I return her tools.
Are like arming and assembling and like little gears and stuff. Your Thieves' tools are like clocks and whatnot.
And I look at the captain and I'm like, I think everybody can walk away here today with 2 pieces of understanding. 1, you 2 never saw each other here if anyone asks, okay? So Captain, you didn't see Vera, and Vera, you didn't see the captain. All we ask is in the future, and I point towards the 4 of us, you 2 don't take direct action to harm us. That's all I'm asking. Captain, we may need to return to this complex in the future to protect people, or to investigate, or to learn. If we were to come later, would you allow us to take a look? We have no ill will against you or your men. Not even against your benefactor. But we do want to learn certain truths of this world.
Of course. You have the run of the place.
Vera, does that sound agreeable to you?
I need to return to my study. It'll take me at least a week or two to craft as many bullets as I'd like to carry from now on. I have no ill will against any of you.
Maybe next time you'll ask for help. I'm gonna just like start packing my stuff up.
She'll take what little she has and start walking, like half limping away, before saying over her shoulder, "Oh, and by the way, Kopi didn't tell you about the Minotaurs upstairs. I assume they're related to Yandra."
No. No,
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Minotaurs?
I assumed they were the guards that the High Captain was talking about. There are
not.
2 Minotaurs? 3?
You saw two?
2. 2 Minotaurs. One wearing red robes. I describe them as best as I can.
Yep. Female Minotaur, like nice looking. She has on nice red robes and a fancy looking longbow, and then one bulkier black furred Minotaur, using hands, fisticuffs.
Captain, do you know who these people are?
Well, one is definitely Eric Clouth. I would avoid him if possible. I
You know
don't
why
know
they
why. I assume because Leandro was here at one point. I honestly don't know. I don't know why they're here, and I'm a little frightened. I'll be
More
forthright.
frightened of Eric Clouth than you would be about Tibolo, for example?
Well, Tibolo has magic that just trumps anything I can do. Eric, I could fight. I just don't think I would win.
Okay.
Hi.
Captain,
Go ahead.
you mentioned something, and he points to this hallway.
Yes. Large mound of mold, stringy looking white mound envelops people and spits out these mushroom men.
Something that perhaps this inconvenience could deal with for us.
If they were to wander down here and into it, yes, possibly.
Captain, I think you need to see why they're here.
I think we could all do with some rest.
Agreed, which is why
Are
I
we
was
able
trying to have
to-
the creature to kill them for us.
Are we able to lock this place so that access from the stairs upstairs is not possible?
Oh yeah, the portcullis can.
Portcullis.
Yeah, the rod is inserted to a spot on the corner, and
And that is the only entrance?
Yep, and you can drop it with it and remove the actual rod that opens it.
Captain,
Oh,
here's the story. It need not be an elaborate lie because it's the truth. There has been an outbreak in this facility, and you are under direct orders to keep it quarantined. Does that make sense?
That makes sense to me. He begins to walk over to the lever.
And you are going to remain at your post near the gate, and should anyone try to argue the way in, you give them the company line. This is under quarantine.
Let's see, give me one moment. Just checking some stats of people.
I look around at everyone else, I'm like, we have some bodies to move.
A good idea under quarantine. Nothing like plague to keep a soldier away.
We will start moving things.
Can you
Um,
all give me a perception check as the guard captain closes the portcullis and takes out the rod?
Whoa, we rolled a 20 and a 19.
Dante, you're a bit focused on however the mechanics of the rod and the portcullis work. Because it's quite a distance from the actual gate to the where it's inserted, and the fact that it's removable is, you think, clever. Kopi, you hear a few faint sounds that are kind of muffled out by the drop of the portcullis. Iokas and Almer, you hear three people quietly moving down the stairs after the portcullis drops. The sound kind of goes boo, 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 fades out, and then you hear a few clacks of sounds like stone or wood on stone.
Yeah, that's definitely them coming down.
So at
I tell everyone to hide. Everyone hide.
I very quickly would like to grab the bodies
Yep, you
and move them.
I'll give everyone. Yeah, you're right there, so you can easily grab one. The high captain was already over this, so I'll help you drag the other, and that clears the path as the door is shut. The portcullis comes down. Let me just check. Yeah, line of sight will cover you all. If you all are hiding or remaining quiet, roll me stealth checks. High Captain Nori just moves out of sight for the moment, not wanting to be right there as they turn. And between the lot of you, you're not making too much noise. Almer, you trip a little bit. The ground beneath your feet seems worn out, like something heavy has continuously walked around here and scraped off the stone, turning into this dust. And after a second, there's hushed whispers that no one can really make out. And then there's kind of a loud clanging of steel on steel as someone's hitting the portcullis. And then there's a bit more murmuring between two. And then there's a woman's voice. Like, hello? I'm here with an escort from the archives.
Just look
We
at
have
like
official business.
daggers at the captain, and I just give him like the shining yellow eye.
He just puts up a hand, like just wait a second.
Iokas' head pops up, and does he recognize this voice?
You don't recognize that voice, but you do quickly recognize the follow-up, like, yes, hello, Mateus Klauth, desk C420 of the archives? And that voice you recognize as he's not exactly higher up than you, he's just in, like, what would be the cool part of the archives. He deals with, like high-profile things. He's sort of like the archives PR person.
He will look over to the party and just will say, improv. And he will cough a couple times and he will stumble towards their line of vision.
The high captain, who is just about to move, takes like 2 steps, sees you go forward, looks back to all of you, and then just stops in place.
Is that you, old friend? It is I, Iokas, desk C137. Please stand back for your health.
They do step back as you turn the corner in general, and especially as you're coughing. What exactly do you mean?
He will lean heavily on the wall. He will cough and look at the archivist. I was on assignment to check up on a possible lost text for the archives. Sadly, once I arrived here, everything was going smoothly until some kind of sickness, and he'll cough again, seems to have spread.
Iokas, looking out between these three, you already knew, but it's odd to see their family resemblance. They're three very different looking individuals. The red robed woman and the blue robe clad archivist both have white and gray and white fur kind of mixed and matched on each other, one more so than the other for one color, and vice versa for the other. And then the larger, brawnier Minotaur, who's now kind of just lurking in the back, looking at you, trying to get a reading. You recognize as Eric Clouth. You've read about him a little bit in like public reports and seen a few of his fights because they're normally like decently large news. Like the word travels quickly as they stand looking at you questioningly. And who was in charge here, or who is in charge here now? Mateus will take a step forward as the other two step back.
I go to like the guard captain.
He is worried for a second. You get away from the gate. I'm the one in command here. He'll yell at Iokas.
He'll cough and look over. Of course, God, Captain. I only heard some of my fellow archivists. And he will bow to those beyond the gate. The guard captain here shall speak to you now.
He has his visor back down as he goes back out there. Sorry, currently suffering from some kind of outbreak. Locked down at the moment.
Thaumaturgy like makes some more like vomiting and sick people sounds like in the distance.
A whole bunch of racket and like just general like.
And I'm just gonna make the sound of one person yelling, "The Browns, no!"
And you can't see him. Luckily, he has a visor down, so they can't see him like stop for a second and his face contort before he continues. What is this in regard to? I'm sure I can help you. I can communicate whatever you need to know. Unless there's no need for physical inspection, and it's unavailable at the moment. And Mateus will take a step closer to the guard captain. Well, actually, just some conflicting reports I'm trying to track down the differences on. Some say one thing, some say another. This is the only place they all have in common, and the only concrete lead I have on sorting out this mix-up. Iokas, as you're moving back, you can give me an insight check.
Oh.
You're not quite sure what he like. You know what he's saying, but nothing from his tone resides in like you can't figure anything out like what he's trying to express. You do know he's saying this is some like he's trying to use legal jargon. That's the most you got. He's trying to be very particular and step around stuff and use loopholes to get his way in here.
Can I try to stay right about here to keep like peering around the corner?
Yeah, you can be like, bam, just off the side. And that way you can see both of them and they can see
Where is the lever point?
Right by Iokas. It's right on the corner.
Oh, just there. Okay, cool. Yeah. I am just gonna cast another mage hand and just have it near by the lever, like floating here. It's invisible anyway, but I just want to be able to, I don't know, yank it out or try and slap someone's hand away and interfere and be annoying if they try to open it.
What is that?
That's perfect right there. Whatever that was, just play it. We're like, no, everything's fine in here. We're just having a honky-tonk party.
That was fun. Let's see. Mateus will stop for a second before just saying, well, if there's an outbreak, I'm sure there'll be a contingent here anytime. So we'll just wait above. There was an encampment there. We got along quite well with the guards, so it shouldn't be a problem. They look him over again. You can see Mateus peers at you from around the corner, Iokas. You can see Eric Clouth is just staring daggers at this guy. And then the three of them proceed back up the stairs with the click-clacks of hoofs on stone. And the High Captain comes back, waits a few seconds, and then just sits on the ground.
I would say they killed your guards upstairs. Just for clarity.
Fuck. All right. Good to know, I guess.
So, Iokos, it might seem that we have to work against one of your fellow archivists. Will that be a problem?
What?
He will not. If they have archivists with them, they have paid significant bribes enough for us to overlook details. We love details. We might be a little bit fucked here.
Here's the thing. This whole operation is such a clandestine, misshrouded mystery right now. We need to solve whatever issues we have right now and get out. Time is the one thing we have a little bit of right now. We need to use it very wisely.
We need rest, and ideally, we need to not just sneak out, but help our dear friend the captain not be dead.
I say we have 48 hours max before they force that door open one way or another.
Agreed.
Might
We
I
need
give
8 hours
a
of recovery.
alternative?
Go on.
We happen to know of a very well fortified hidden keep that is accessible to us right now that a certain dead vampire is no longer using.
That's quite a ways to get there, and there's no way out. This was the way out.
Yes, but this is no longer the way out. The enemy is at the gate.
Yes, but well rested, I would think we could.
Captain, before you lost control of the facility, was that area where that thing is well explored? Like, do you know what's down there?
Oh, it was a guard barracks. Previously, it was overrun with the smaller creatures, the monstrous-looking ones. When Tiblo took it over again, we had converted it back to a barracks, and now there's a giant mold creature in there.
Do you know if there's some sort of escape or like garrison escape, like to go to call up arms quickly in there? Is there a way out of this facility that direction?
I'm afraid not. This only came to light when Leander Klauth was apprehended here, when your names first came up in reports. I am semi-aware of the goings-on of this location and some of its history.
If they are up there, that means the weight of the capital is behind them, friends. I do not think we will be able to fight our way out of this one.
Maybe we don't have to.
Von Nori pipes up and says it's possible he's just flashing the badge, if you will.
Are you willing to risk your life on that bet?
No.
Neither am I. I am not going to assume he bribed two high-level archivists just to flash a badge around. I still think we have the option to escape through the subterranean passages.
Kopi,
Yes?
how certain are you that they killed the guards?
One of them said something along the lines of, "Oh, why do you always kill so many people?" And he replied, "Oh, I don't know, I just get carried away," or something like that. And the guards were wearing the same uniform as the other ones down here, yes? If there were men upstairs wearing that uniform, they were your guards, yes, Von Nori?
They were of the Mezduruka, yes.
I propose
They,
something.
they murdered them. They killed them in cold blood.
I propose something, and feel free to tell me no if you think that this plan's too reckless. We bind our wounds, and we adorn the uniforms of his former companions. We state that we have gotten a little bit of the quarantine under control, and we play along like they show them what they want to see. If we have an opportunity to bring them to the mold room, we do that. If we see an opportunity to flee, we can do that. I think I might be able to help us. No, that might take a little too long, but I think it's worth a shot. I think, Iokis, as much as you really want to go back there, that it's not in our interest of our hells to return to that place. I don't know of an escape route through there that's safe or even viable, and if we get stuck down there, we may never be able to return back through this place once it's more fortified. This is the opportunity. This place is the least defended that it ever will be.
Well, nodded. I have already revealed my name to 2 other of my order. There must now be a agreeable ending to this story in order to explain myself here.
Be ignorant to a lot of facts. There was a quarantine here that was breached. You simply need to write to that.
That is true. As long as too many people do not die, I believe we can make this work to our advantage.
So, the High Captain speaks up. We give them what we want, and we hope for the best, and maybe run while they go deeper in here and get distracted?
Yeah, you've given the tour of the place before. You must know at least a way of guiding them to specific spots or a reason why. We can at least see what they want, right? We get more knowledge if we understand what they want from being here. What are they trying to clear up? And how did they learn of this place?
Fair. They might come back tomorrow, or is anyone going to go out after you all rest?
I say we all take turns wearing at least like the helmet and like the tabard, and like just poking out to see if they come. Like, so like, you know, like a long rest, like everyone will like take a turn doing watch. Just do that, but like slap on the helmet and like the tabard just to kind of look the part. Just in case they're like peeking through the portcullis.
Yeah, and
Agreeable.
can easily be.
Von Nori, are there soldiers within this organization known to be of my stature?
There should be armor somewhere, and it didn't stand out, but one of the 2 who were already killed by a blight are small. They're small
cool.
folk, but it'll be adapted easily enough.
Yeah.
All right. Pro player speaking now. Like, let's take a long rest and we'll just
long rest.
Yeah.
Keep watch. I think we need to keep the captain in attire so that if someone comes down, we can wake the captain for him to go talk to them.
Yeah, like he just does his regular like battle time sleeping thingy. Like he's a soldier, he's used to it.
Yep.
And I will be right back in 2 minutes, real quick.
Sounds good.
I also need to be right back. I will be a minute.
Is this when the honky tonk music plays again?
I mean, I guess. Is that what's going on? I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah, our long rest is just us cracking beers with the captain.
I was trying to find song lyrics because I wanted to do something to the people that were here, and I forgot that I had it set so the sound came from the speakers on my monitor.
Ah, there we go.
So, yeah.
That's okay. We were all like, yeah.
We've gotten worse. It's just
Let's get this quarantine started, brother. Opens up a can.
I mean, like, I can... This is what I found. And it was like the first 4 seconds. Because like my goal, like if they didn't leave, because I have message, and theoretically I could sit there like at the edge of their vision, and I was going to just broadcast just like they're all sick, every last one of them, and just try to be creepy.
Okay.
Alrighty.
The most needed long rest ever to exist. It's been the longest fucking day in the world.
I don't know. I mean, I like outside of spell slots, I actually was doing okay.
Oh man, I spent everything.
I had a single first level spell left that I was saving for a healing word in case someone went down.
I kept 1 third level spell slot with a mass healing word. And everything else is gone. Every first, every second, all the bardic, everything gone. My teleport's gone.
Right, so long rest.
Oh, I was on empty as well. I
There.
had nothing.
Warlock had nothing for a long time.
So do we get our long rest?
You do, in fact, get your long rest.
Level up?
And you get your level up simultaneously in real life. In real fake life.
So, okay, so I'm going to do my health.
This is where I cast Galder's Tower inside the place and we just go through the roof, right?
No. No, it's not.
Oh, did I end up like
Spells
actually?
need the room to manifest.
Did I actually end up describing what Dante looks like without his mask? Because I think that was the first time he took it off.
A little bit, but you can.
Well, he
re-explain
probably would do it
memory
tonight, just
posterity.
because I don't think he can wear his plague mask and the helmet on his watch. But essentially he looks human-esque, but very like gaunt and sickly. So sunken cheeks, like dark eyes that look kind of recessed in.
Can Dante even sleep tonight?
Oh, I mean, it's like to the point that if he's not on watch, like I don't know, if he has the bed, he lays down and almost immediately passes out. Even if not, if he's like leaned up against the wall, as soon as he like sits down and starts relaxing, he's just out.
Because this is looking like these fleshy raced beings.
His eyes aren't normally bloodshot, okay? There's extenuating circumstances that's causing that.
Yeah, drugs.
You don't know that.
I think I saw you take it.
You saw him inhale something.
Sounds like drugs.
Is it really drugs, or is it simply arcane enhancers?
Drugs. Drugs.
It enhances his magic. It's magical arcane enhancers.
It's so magical you have to say magic twice.
I love how I explained what I thought he was discarding. I was like, oh fuck, I did steal this from Cowboy Bebop subliminally.
yeah, no, it's kind of like, hey, wait a fucking second. You know it seems cool.
Drugs that make your eyes red, and it's aerosol.
There's ones that don't make your eyes red, but it is basically the same thing. I don't know how much more different it is if they're blue.
Wait, actually, I don't even think in the description it says that.
It's a fair add-on. If you've made my world have Cowboy Bebop drugs, it's not worse. I can tell you that much.
I'm afraid
I hope they make a season 2 live action. There's a petition for it.
Yeah, no, there's actually nothing in the description that says it has to do with the eyes.
There we go.
And I also have not actually seen Cowboy Bebop, so
I mean, it's not spoiler.
Oh,
that's like
yo,
episode
yo.
1.
Oh,
okay. Well, I guess I can
watch
say
it.
I've seen
Watch it.
Cowboy Bebop, but all that I've seen of it was like two dudes in an elevator, and like one swallows a cigarette because he's not supposed to be smoking, and then spits it out in a trash can.
Yeah, it's Spike.
And that's all I've seen.
It's a goofy show. You got to take it with a grain of salt. You have to expect it not to be super serious.
For the wait.
It is amazing. It changed your life. Enjoy it.
Have you ever seen Samurai Champloo?
Oh,
No.
Okay.
On anime. We're all back from.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
guess I will now literally make an anime Discord just to see what we all have in common. But your long rest goes by without incident. You
Oh, dear God.
reflect on your previous experiences and all the things you've learned, and feel you have some new tricks up your sleeve for the most part.
Thank fuck.
And at no point in the night does the portcullis open, or do you hear movement, or does anyone come at you all?
Incredible.
So after like a little bit after everyone has woken up, you see Dante seeming like just kind of fidgeting with some sort of mechanical device that he's taking apart and then putting back together, like spins it and it makes a bunch of clicking noise, like light clicking noises. Then he takes it apart, puts it back together. As he's doing this, he looks up. Good, you're awake. Do you guys need anything to help with sneaking if we're sneaking today, or can I just make what I normally do in the morning?
He will
I would
look
never
at
say no
the.
to extra sneaking ability, but you do you.
Question, everyone. What's us stopping from just unlocking a door, leaving it unattended, waiting for them to walk past, and we just exit?
Absolutely nothing, for my knowledge.
There's
But-
five.
But to be fair, I was like half paying attention because the reasons.
Yo, because you could make people invisible, can you not?
I can cast it, but not on all of us.
How many people?
Let me.
I am able to make myself and one other invisible.
So if you could do 3 Yokus, we could literally just all go
No,
invisible.
I'm able to make one, just one. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean,
Um,
I can also make myself invisible.
There you go. If you can make 3 people,
I can
the
make
fuck,
myself and one other.
So the only one left would be the High Captain. If you have 2, one of you has 2 and 2 of you have 1
Well,
valence.
Okay, so they know I am here. I cannot just disappear from this situation.
can't
You
you
can
though?
if they do not survive this situation.
Yeah, but even if you were to disappear, what's the worst that could happen? They ask questions?
Oh, also, Kofi, give me your cloak. While we're having this conversation, give me your cloak.
I give him my cloak.
Okay.
He sneezes on it.
He starts working on it. Like, it's weird because it looks like he's pulling it apart, but he's adding weird thread that looks very almost metallic, liquid metal in nature. You know, he splashes some liquid on it, just work and hands it back.
It's just bad cologne.
You now, for until my next long rest, have a cloak of elven kind.
I will flag that in-
What does that do?
It
Oh,
will.
okay.
Is that stealth?
It will take an attunement slot.
That's fine.
But yep.
Can't
So, like
you
I said,
just pretend to be part of the wall with that?
Well, more or less, but not exactly.
I mean, does anybody else need anything like that? I can do at least one more, but I'm going to sacrifice my ability to see in the dark.
Oh no, keep that. You might need it. Yokus, I know you're concerned that they've seen you here, but like really, even if you just disappeared out of thin air, what's the worst that could happen for you? You just have to explain how you got out of here. I'm sure you can concoct some sort of elaborate lie or story. Maybe you could even say that you went back down to the vampire sanctum and you found a way out there.
He will sigh. It's like, that is true. If that is the most expedient way, I will make it that work.
It seems like sometimes the easiest solution is the most simplest one. They're probably not just expecting the people to walk behind them after they come in.
He will look to the captain. You will be looking, of course, in that direction when we leave. So you cannot truthfully say you saw us leave one way or the other, correct?
I have some concern that
They're going to kill the
these
captain.
people are going to kill the captain,
That's
and
why I
that the
want them to
captain
get in.
needs to leave with us.
I agree with that statement, and not to be pedantic, but if you're invisible, I couldn't see you leave anyway.
Correct. A question then. Al, the way I understand the Gelder's Tower, how tall are the roofs in here?
In here, very short. Out in there, about 45 feet. From,
45 feet.
From floor to ceiling at the highest point, so like towards the middle.
What about like near the portcullis?
Shorter again, like 10 feet. And
Just 10? Okay.
10 feet in like that, the gateway leading out, 15 feet immediately outside of it, 20 feet just outside that, and maybe 30 feet.
Let me go out so I can actually see the places you're pointing.
I will move. There's a dead body here. It's about 30 feet, and then it just gets more narrower.
Okay, I only need 20.
So you'd put it like there.
Okay, Captain, have they been in here before to the best of your knowledge?
No, this is an old bunker. There may have been blueprints on the record, though, or a layout.
Al, could I put a 20-foot square building here?
How tall does it have to be?
20 feet. It's only got to be 20 feet.
Oh, it's only going to be 20 feet high? You could put a square building. Let me see.
Now, I don't know the space it'll take, but it says 100 feet. So what is that, like 10 by 10?
Wait, 100 feet?
It's 100 square foot.
Oh,
which I believe is 10,
That's
10
10 by 10.
Which is pretty big once I start thinking about it. That's... No? Wait. What? 10? No. Wait, is it really just 9 squares?
No, it's 4 squares.
Oh, wait. Yes.
10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah, I'm dumb. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, so this is a tiny tower?
Yeah.
That doesn't
Real
seem right.
That don't seem right.
Wait.
That is exactly right.
No, because 100 square feet does have verticality involved, and that adds
No,
up.
it doesn't. 100 square foot is 10 by 10.
Oh, 10 squares by 10 squares.
No, 10 feet by 10 feet.
Okay, well...
Wait,
that's what it's giving me. That doesn't seem right either. Get rid of that.
Well, you copied that from...
Yeah, well, no, I changed
wait, so how's it 10 feet tall and have 100 square feet just by 10 feet?
Yeah, it's a 10 by 10 by 10 cube, basically, each floor.
Yeah. Each floor is a 10 by 10 by 10.
Okay, whatever.
Wow. And it's 20 feet tall, you say?
Yes.
Oh, each one. Oh, okay, that's the thing.
So
okay.
you could fit it there.
So if I were to put it like near the wall-ish, could I make it look like it's a like closet, like an extra room?
You know, hang on. Let me jump back to the template.
If this is what happens, guys, you're gonna fucking love this plan.
You could put it right there, and then you shift the vase over, and then it kind of look about right.
All right, this is what we're gonna do. Everyone, get close. Come over here.
Oh, actually, more fitting, although not quite as good. You could also place it over there, and it'd look spot on.
Yeah, it would, but well, does that loop? Oh, I don't want this.
Yeah, that does loop around back to the room. But
wouldn't they have seen that through the portcullis?
Well, they could see that it goes straight down, and that there's a maybe see a turn. But for now, they just know that there is some kind of room at the end of the portcullis.
Okay.
I think here.
I like it here because I just walk by and then we go at the door and just go. Because I can bar the door from the inside and be like, it's Yeah.
Portcullises are loud. You could always put it in that outer room too, if you're trying to
Well, here's the thing. So I want to just this is my idea in
get. They have
my
to see in the
head.
outer room. Yeah, that makes sense.
Here's my idea. We just open the door, the portcullis, and don't say anything. We just open it, and they'll eventually wander down curious. They come
and
in.
you'll remain in the tower.
We all huddle in the tower, being really quiet, like it's a broom closet. They walk by, and once a amount of time passes that we think they've gone by us, we go out the door and out through the portcullis and pull the lever with the mage hand while we leave. We did it literally last time. That's how we got out of here last time, is we shut the door behind us.
I mean, that will work.
It worked against one Minotaur, and it might work against another. Because you have a ghost hand, don't you?
I do have a ghost hand.
So you could just stick it through the portcullis and take the rod with us as we leave.
Can I? Does my mage hand have the strength to
weighs
remove
less than 5 pounds? Yes.
Amazing.
Everyone into the broom closet.
Amazing.
Everyone to the broom closet.
You.
I could, if we want to see what they're up to and potentially try and hurry them along with a
I'll put. Oh shit! Nope.
noise of some kind. I mean, what if we just create a really loud bang at the bottom of the stairs to entice them to come sooner, so we don't have to wait around?
I can do that. I can do that.
Are we wishing to draw them to us to slay them, or simply to flee?
I think we just walk by them. We have nothing to do with these
unless
people.
we end up getting involved.
Yeah, we have nothing to do with these people.
Where exactly?
Also,
the door.
Shall we
the door
release
on
the
the
mold
side?
monster?
Is there a door
What monster?
blocking it?
I was wondering. Bam, door. The mold monster. Oh, you're talking about releasing it, no?
I don't know.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't think we have to release it. They'll fucking either open the door themselves or keep it contained. They're both wins.
If we can get out of here undetected,
That's the
that
goal.
will be a win.
That's the win. That's all we want. Get out of here undetected. I cast Golder's Tower. And you guys
Okay.
see me, like, I just, like, lift my hands and, like, pieces of the stone floor just start, like, crumbling upwards and, like, going up and creating this tower out of the floor.
Almer creates this tower, blocking off, part of the large open chamber. You all can go inside. The pretty nice accommodations, though cramped they might be.
It's got, like, throw pillows and, like, think, like, Arabian Nights inside, like, really comfy, like, silk pillows on the main floor. And you guys don't see the second floor, but I'm up a trap ladder to it.
And the guard captain will open the portcullis as you all funnel in. 167 gold.
Thank you kindly.
Yep. So just
And 7
open it.
silver.
Just open it, Captain, and take the rod with us.
Sorry about that.
Yep. No problem. You have made a tower to hide in. Hopefully they will walk by and then you will walk out cartoon style.
I bar the door too. Like I shut
Okay.
the wooden thing.
Yep.
Just so it's on record, I also have my gloves active and goggles at night active.
Nice. For missile snare for the gloves?
No, those are the thievery.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. Yep. That's how you get cool
The-
checks.
Yeah, the reason why, like, with no decks, I'm able to pick locks at like a +11 or something. Yeah.
Amazing.
Nice.
Oh, does anyone ever check out the second story? Just
Eokus would.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
You
if
just-
we have time.
you just poke your head up. It's a bathroom. There's a bathtub and a toilet and a wash basin, and there's like a little little sauna room.
Cool. Coke is in that
Eokus
sauna,
would.
and Koki is also just going to chill in the bath.
Yeah, Eokus would join in the sauna.
You're-
He's a lizard.
They're
He's a
coming.
lizard. He's a lizard.
I snap my finger. They're all gone. Get out of here.
I mean, Dante's going up and down the stairs, looking at like where the toilet's located, and looking below.
It
at
makes
the roof
no
and bottom
sense
floor.
where the waste goes.
There's no plumbing. There's not even stairs. There's just a ladder up to a toilet in this very simple cylindrical building. Oh, but square.
It can be cylindrical. It can be
Okay.
cylindrical. Which makes more sense in this room because there's lots of curves.
Yeah, so it would fit a little bit better.
So
Looks like a pillar.
what's the first level that we're in?
It's just like a floor with a bunch
Chairs
of like
side
rugs
tables
and
cushions.
it's rugs and pillows basically.
Is there a third floor?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
To be determined.
I could right now make a third floor, but it won't fit in the space anyway.
Yeah, so I am just in the bath.
There's no water.
I don't. I run a bath.
We don't have time.
I
It's
do,
happening.
I do it. I'm in the bath, like just with my gear,
All right.
just as though it's totally normal. That is just, I'm just chilling in water because I am a frog person.
Portcullis opens.
3 hours passes.
It's okay. This lasts 24 hours.
Are you
I'll use
keeping an
thaumaturgy to
eye
do
out, or how is anyone keeping track?
It's got like on the second floor. It's got like little tiny arrow slits. Like what's the word I'm looking for? Like the
Like
murder
peephole?
holes.
Oh, murder hole.
So you can look down. You can see. But I'll use thaumaturgy to just project some like like blood curdling cries and just make some like sounds.
And some loud bang
What's that?
And some loud.
and some loud bangs, maybe.
Yeah, I could do 3 simultaneous. Like I'll make the sound of clanging swords as well, like ting 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 ting, and then like I'll alternate the swords with banging. And I'll just like ping them off every like 20 seconds until I get a sense.
Can you all give me a perception check?
They're dead.
As you all huddle around the peephole like a bunch of weirdos.
I'm in the bath.
So you're in the bath, so you are not.
I perceive the bath real good.
You watch all of them like fight over people and move around. Iocus and Dante, Almer, you don't see anything. Iocus and Dante, you can see after you look at it for a second. It was like a blur. You know when your eye gets a little cloudy and you rub it? It was like that for a split second. But as you focus in, it is clearly 3 minotaurs under very good cover and magical assistance sneaking into this bunker.
Iocus will mention to his comrades, "This has been a good exercise, but they are going to breach shortly. Let us use our magics in retreat under the water, if not to the Vampire's Cove, at least a little ways until they clear this building."
I think we're
And-
okay. Like they're just gonna walk by.
Iocus and Dante can see, I'll reveal them on the map, the bulkier black-furred minotaur is waiting there as the red-dressed minotaur and the blue-robed minotaur continue deeper in towards the bedroom, looking around. They're gone for a few minutes, 2, 3, before they come back out. And I'll give you 2 murder holes. So
Okay.
you have one looking out towards the
There's one where the
door.
chamber pot goes.
Yep, and where's the other one?
Under the
facing?
chamber pot, it's at
No. But so which?
this side
Okay, so that
and this side.
fair. Okay, so they leave your line of sight for a bit as they go off towards the room. You see them reappear as they look down there. The red-robed minotaur goes that way. The blue-robed minotaur goes that way.
Hey Ward, playing D&D. It's fun.
You know, just putting it out there. I wonder if that red robe one is single.
Kopi, you're pretty slippery folk, aren't you?
Never date an archivist, my friend.
The
I
blue
am.
one is the artist.
Do you think you could sneak by without invisibility?
Why?
Because if we turn all of us that are less good at sneaking invisible, and you're able to get
I
by
can-
without.
I can turn one of you invisible, that person goes around, and a minute later, I can end that and cast it on myself once that
Works.
person has moved around.
That works. Maybe we just start with the captain. He just tries to get out. If he gets out, it makes our jobs easier.
I can cast invisibility on myself fully once a day.
Okay, so
I
who is
think-
going to attempt to get out of here first?
The captain should not go first. No offense, Captain. My instinct is that you're not the most stealthy person.
No, the armor does weigh me down a bit, but I have means of escaping that are more than adequate. I have
Yes.
just been.
I just
warned.
think that you should not be the first to go. You should leave
Yeah, and
at
I'll
the
take
same time as the latest.
I'll take the lever from him.
He'll hand you the lever.
Could we not just stay silent and let them go and leave?
If they just stay and bring more people, this tower disappears after 24 hours.
I think we should be sneaking past.
I mean,
I
can maintain it like for a duration, but
I think that Almer, yourself, and Dante should go first. I can do one of those invisibilities if necessary.
Oh, I can make myself invisible. That's not the issue.
Almer, do you need it?
yeah, I have no way of being invisible.
Okay, I can turn Almer invisible, and I think Almer and Dante should go. And then, do either of you have a method of communicating with us? Yes, of course we do.
I have
Everybody,
message.
sit down, and I'm going to cast Rory's telepathic bond.
I will
As a
also
ritual.
give Dante, myself, and the guard captain bardic inspiration.
I think that lasts for 10 minutes, but that
10
will
minutes.
suffice for everyone for the checks.
Yeah, I'll do it before we go. Yeah.
Yep. So the first two going are Dante and Almer.
Yeah, and it's a good thing that I'm going invisible.
Ow.
Yes.
My inventory is empty.
Well, don't worry about that. It's okay.
You don't need your inventory to cast a spell.
No, that's all right.
No, I mean, never mind. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
And even then, I have backup, so I would still have.
Oh, I had
Okay.
a panic for a second there.
His backups have backups. Don't you worry
They
about
do.
it.
I actually it's backed up on my laptop and on the two USB drives.
Dos.
All right.
The first two up are Almer and Dante. Please
Incredibly well-oiled doors. Incredibly well-oiled.
Well, the portcullis is up, and the magic. Yeah, they're
I
perfect.
hand the portcullis handle to Kobe, because he's going to ghost hand it.
Yep.
Remember, we just have to get past the portcullis, because then we shut it. We're right there.
Give me your stealth checks with advantage because
And
you're
bark.
invisible.
Okay. So we have advantage because we're invisible, you said?
You do indeed. The two of you, and you have your bardic if you need it.
And your bardic is what, just a 1d6?
D8.
A d8. Okay. This is gonna be bad.
27.
Okay, 18. And how are you going to use your bardic?
That's
You
what it
can
was for.
see the bulky minotaur is looking around.
22.
Yeah, you two seem to pass by without incident. He does not hear your footsteps. He cannot see you. You remain quiet and you turn the corner and wait for your friends.
Yeah. We remember
Almer-
where we left the horse and carriage, right?
Yeah, it's not directly. It's more off the side of a road, not too
Yeah.
far from the bunker.
I'd say that's like the meat point where it's like something. Get the carriage.
There was a whole thing about trying to get them across a canyon, so it was a bit of a pain in the ass.
Fine. Do the same thing on the
So
reverse. We don't
you let
talk
us-
about it.
You let us know where you are, and
Just meet at the carriage.
I will cast invisibility on the captain.
And in that time, the red-dressed Minotaur will return, and the blue-robed one will move over a bit. They're barely in your line of sight, but they're all in the room. And the captain's going next. And are you going too, Kopi?
I think the captain and Iokas should go, and yes, the three of us will.
Yeah, just all
Hang
three
on.
go at the same.
No, hang on,
the three of you
hang
go
on.
together.
Sorry. Iokas, you can cast it on yourself and another person simultaneously?
I can cast it on myself if I make an Arcana check because I have no hands.
Oh, yeah.
But you
That's a
can cast
good
it on
point. So,
yourself. You can cast it on yourself once, right?
Yes, for free.
And
So
I
if you-
will.
okay,
I
but
will
you
point out
can
that
cast.
You have the ring of swapping. Someone.
Do I have the ring of
yes.
swapping? That is a thing.
Yes.
So for Iokas in the long
I can put it on Iokas. You know what? No, I think actually. Yeah, that's a really, really good fucking point. Iokas doesn't need to go invisible.
We can do it once for free anyway.
But he doesn't need to. Yeah, but okay.
I can maybe do it once for free if I make a
First
check.
things first, before we all step out.
Go.
Can Iokas turn invisible?
Roll me a intelligence check.
Arcana?
Intelligence check.
Okay.
No proficiency on it. It's like a counterspell challenge. You turn invisible.
Okay. Iokas turns invisible.
And now you do you and him.
I can only do one at once. I will
Oh.
turn the captain invisible,
All right.
and I will let them go.
All right. Advantage stealth checks from Iokas and the captain.
And the captain's got a D8.
And the captain has a D8. Good for the captain. He'll need it. Oh, he's not too bad, but there's disadvantage.
So he's normal.
But yeah. Okay. Looking up to be a guard captain today. 22. And Iokas has a
13.
All right.
Stealthy.
Captain Blaster at the ready, but invisible, moves stealthily around the corner. Unseen, unheard. Iokas moves. Stone scrapes against stone for a split second. It makes a grinding sound that goes unheard by the bulky Minotaur keeping guard as you both turn the corner.
Dante, I have my hand on your shoulder so you know where I am.
Oh, okay.
You are no longer invisible.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Dante is still invisible.
Okay.
Yeah, but Almer is not because I cast it on
He
the
has
guard
his hand
captain.
on your shoulder to know where you are.
Yeah. And then after the guard captain is out of sight and safe, I will cast invisibility again on myself.
Okay. You can give me a stealth check with regular advantage, but it's like super advantage because you also have the cloak and they have disadvantage on perceiving you.
Yep.
You already have disadvantage on perceiving you. So you're very set here. That is a natural 1 on the first check to see you. A natural 2 on the second for the disadvantage rolls. And then 1 from the red-robed lady, a natural 20, but disadvantage.
Almer would have instructed you to leave the door open when you leave.
And they do not see
Cool.
you. And you can communicate telepathically. You could tell them in real time.
Yeah, leave the door open, Nico. They deserve a nice bath.
As I'm walking past, I'm going to just slip the lever into its slot, but not activate it.
Object interaction, you won't break your invisibility.
Yep. And as soon as I am past the portcullis, I am going to duck around the corner, cast Mage Hand, which breaks my invisibility.
Yep.
And then I'm just gonna. Do I have to be able to see it?
Should stick out a bit from the wall, so as long as you poke your head around.
Yeah, you could. You can see all the way through that whole section.
Yeah, so I will just literally peek my eyes out.
Because they kind of bulge out.
Yeah, invisible mage hand, pull the lever, activate the portcullis, remove the lever, and as quickly as possible, 30 feet per turn, so straight to me, and I will be back round the corner.
As you guys are making your way up the stairs, you hear shouting, followed by a bellowing voice just hollering, "Why do you always kill everyone?" Rah, 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 rah. As you hear banging on the
And we fucking hustle up the stairs.
My genius plan worked. Yeah, they can't be too
Fucking
mad at
did.
it. I gave them a fucking sauna room for half a day. Let's go. Grease it, boys.
you all take off up the stairs with a bewildered and honestly slightly frightened guard captain
Hold on.
following you all.
So the portcullis is down, right?
Yes.
With my knowledge and the fact that I have smith tools, can I break this contraption to effectively lock the portcullis down?
It would have been on the other side. You'd have done it beforehand, but that is a thing you could have done.
You have a welding gun, don't you?
Well, it's
Kind of.
it's firebolt.
Yeah, but thematically, you're like, an
It
artifice,
looks like
right?
a welding gun thematically.
Al, could he weld that trap door we're seeing right there shut?
It's
That's a great question. Can he?
it's not really an existent trap door. This whole place has been burned down once before.
Yeah, because we're gonna burn it down again.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I think you can. It is no longer a functional trap door. It's now just an open hole to a stairwell.
Okay.
What do we have to do to trap these people to die horribly
The
inside?
exact same thing as you did last time. Someone had a shatter, I believe, or
Is that
some
me?
kind of thunder wave, and they.
I think we can just pour rubble down the hole. There's so much of it around.
There is a decent amount of rubble. There's also the bracers holding up the stairwell from the last time you guys caved it in. It's kind of like a mining bracer. Every
Wait, how? Okay, so we have the hole, right? It needs a ladder to get up to the hole.
Take the ladder.
It's a large stairwell. It's a 100-foot long stairwell from the bottom of the bunker up to here. It opens through what was a large hatch that is now an open hole because it was burned down.
If you guys give me 10 minutes, I can give us 24 hours of them not bothering us.
Are you gonna recast the tower?
I can recast the tower on top of the door.
And
make it so that the tower does not have a fucking trapdoor so that it can go back up through the tower. Like, I could just... Yeah.
That will work. It can fit right on top. There's no roof to this burned down cabin. So it has as much room as you want vertically.
Once that disappears, they'll be able to come right up, right?
If they find a way through the door, the portcullis to begin with.
We
But it'll at minimum give us 24 hours to get away from here.
Fair. Yeah, that's true.
I cast Elder's Tower.
That's true. That's true.
Well, as you start to do the 10-minute
it takes 10
casting,
minutes, yeah.
yeah, as you start doing the 10-minute casting, I am just going to use my unlimited action to make rubble light, to make it easily thrown into the hole, and then make it not light anymore, so that it's heavy and clogs up the stairwell.
Do we think most of the air is coming through this hole too?
That's hard to tell, but it's theoretical.
Start throwing some wet wood down there and lighting it on fire.
There were plants down there.
Well, also the question is, if we have someone who can make something heavy light, is there a piece of rubble that is big enough to just cover the hole?
Yeah, you could definitely find a large enough piece of rubble that they'll cover this. It's not exactly, the stairwell's 10 feet. The opening's maybe 7 feet by 5 feet or so.
Not to cover and on top, but to put a very large rock immediately in the stairwell.
Yeah, so we're not wasting a spell. We're just using rubble to block the stairwell.
We could do both.
Sure.
Yeah, you can do both. They'll not have to get through the portcullis, dig through some rubble, and then wait the mandatory 24 hours if they're able even to do that in a day to get past the tower.
Iokas would like to point out, this is all good and things we should do, but we do not know what contingencies our enemies have in plan. If they know their allies have died, they could be sending reinforcements soon.
Yeah, we need to get out of here.
Oh, let's go.
And like, spell goes off if we have the 10 minutes.
Yeah. Spell goes off, and you all can proceed eastward to Elrich or deeper into the forest, finding a way through the precincts.
This is a featureless tower with no doors.
Oh, okay. Is this a riddle?
No, it's
I
and
know,
both levels have a bathtub that is on and overflowing.
Okay.
Iokas is going to throw out. Historically speaking, great events happen in towns. So, to catch a wanted criminal, they will look in towns. Perhaps we should stay in the wilderness for a while.
We could head back towards Noster.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I have a business I need to get back to.
Where's your business located?
Let's see. You.
I don't think we decided.
Well, no, you're a freelance herbalist.
Does he have a storefront?
Hang on, I'm just getting my journal note to open, and it doesn't seem to want to.
Because if not, you're a liar.
I felt like it was either at the capital or near the capital.
Yeah, so it would be in one of the inner precincts. That's fine. And let me just.
Probably like something like Ogden or something. Where's he?
Ogden, where the shield went down. That's pretty high profile. God damn it, notes.
Because I don't think we actually, like I said, I don't think we actually decided. Just that I had a store somewhere.
Yeah, hang on. Let me just. My notes.
All right. At that point, your store's in Bagura. You're really far away.
I think Iokas would go to Dante and be like, would you rather have your store remain closed until further notice, or closed due to let me think of legal investigation?
Did anyone even see him with us?
I am still invisible, unless something I've done has broken it.
You've
That
never
is
seen him.
true. It is
How long
true.
does
No,
invisibility last? An hour? Or
An
10
hour?
Yeah,
Hour, so he's got
oh,
like 40 minutes.
okay. So we're still at the very cups of it. Okay.
So you're
He's got,
also
like,
invisible, Lucas.
I mean, I kind of know he's in
Well, you all can
here.
communicate psychically too, so
Yeah.
keep that in mind. But so the southwest precinct is where they grow wine, fruit, and herbs. So you'd want to be near there at least. South precinct's too poor. Fifth precinct has too many cops. So you'd probably want to go with the sixth or the fourth. So either where they have all the archives and nerdy shit and like nitty gritty paperwork places, or up where they have actually you wouldn't want to be in the fifth either. Fifth is guards, and the fourth and the sixth is also the sixth precinct, merchants and high captains and movers and shakers. So your options are movers and shakers or paperwork nerds where you can hide out.
Well, I mean, I don't know about you, but when I'm around nerds, they're typically always high on some sort of
Adderall.
legal drug.
Yep.
So
Right.
I think that's like most of his clientele.
He flips a lot of focus to archivists.
I mean, Iokas is like archives. That's me.
Yeah.
Al, where's my family?
Dead.
True.
Kopi, well,
Yeah.
if I can, why won't my notes fucking work? I have them somewhere. I want to be able to show
You
them
said
to our
South is
viewers.
poor, right? So probably, is there a lot of crime in the South?
Not yes, but also it's just a lot of like bare necessity, free living. People live off handouts from local Izdel corporations, and there's a lot of public housing, like free
Okay.
lodging. But there's also, depending on what you all do, if your family was like handy folk, the Northeast has hills and metalworking and leather crafters and mining and weapon makers. Let's see. The South also has a lot of like public utility work to be done.
So
Oh, and the Northwest precinct is just wide open land. There's a lot of country you could be from, just open, wide country.
So
My
when
folks probably in the northeast. Carry on.
okay, so when Almer asks like, "Where's your shop?" he's going to say Matin.
Nice.
You know,
Do
it's
you
not
want-
right at the gate of the capital, but it's like one merchant stop away.
I don't think anyone saw you with us. Do you want to head there?
I mean, most of the time, most people don't see me outside of robes and masks.
Fair. How do you guys feel like going to Mountain? Where are we in regards to this? Are we near Ogden? Like, where are we?
We're near Elrich.
You were in
Elridge,
the
okay.
middle of the Northwest precinct.
Yeah,
like,
just
Oh.
fucking.
Going through
just-
that gate.
Yeah,
I
because
mean-
you were near the town. First session, basically, you're all near the town
Yeah.
when you got apprehended, and woke up just in the middle of the country. Like,
And we did what that guy wanted. Like,
the high captain or who?
no, our employer.
Oh, that's on the table. He was supposed to get you some info, but that would have been through Keen, and that all kind of deteriorated when he went underground.
Fair.
I
You
mean,
had
this-
been favorable to him. The last thing he said was he's going to get you info on basically the Half Lord, who controls a whole outer inner precinct, like the entire Kith Halzarak. I can flip one page over. Kith Halzarak controls all of the outer precincts, so all of the ones labeled in directional coordinates.
Well,
no, if
He
you
wants
guys need,
him removed from power, and he has a nephew who does shady things you can manipulate to get to him.
but no, if you guys need a place to hide out, my shop in Matin has a pseudo safe room for clientele.
oh, I see. An opium den.
I mean, everything,
Iokas
at least in the main shop, is completely legal.
Go ahead.
is going to nod. Many things has happened. Many powers pull us in different directions right now. We need a place that we can pause and
I mean,
collect our thoughts.
I would
I
have died down there without you guys, so my home is open if you need it.
I can create a temporary abode as long as we need, wherever we need it. Like, indefinitely.
He will look to you. In what manner?
The towers.
I don't know about you, but that was for like one person that was fine, but that was also kind of cramped and weird.
Oh, I can make one with 3 floors though.
Maybe, but I don't trust toilets that don't have plumbing that works.
They work though.
But they shouldn't.
Yeah, but I can tell you where it goes.
I don't want to know where it goes,
I mean, it's humorous where it goes.
but they shouldn't work.
Yeah,
Wait.
well, we live in a world where there's the hells and the abyss, so I mean, some things just work even though they shouldn't.
Fair, but
The shit goes into the abyss.
of course,
Iokas was in. Regardless, my friends, our names are now on lists. Lists which are going to be very shortly reported to the authorities.
Not
And
necessarily.
add to many. Oh, you do not. The archivist will report these names.
What? Why would they
But-
report us name? How did they learn our names? Other than our dear captain here, and I slap him on the shoulder.
and I believe Yokesh, you gave them your name and station and desk number. That's weird, but
It
Well,
is
that's
common. It is common practice for an archivist to give his number when he identifies himself.
Like I said, you found another way out. I don't see why anybody's name would go on any list. And even if we needed to go through a gate, you can change your appearance, could you not?
They can't prove
It
that you
is
were there,
true.
but also we don't know what their motivations are. If they are aligned with Corrups and they are not acting falsely, then your name will be reported. But if they are not working in Izdel's best interest, if they are working as a shadow organization of some kind, they likely won't
Well,
report your.
either way, we should be walking and talking.
And who's to say? Maybe someone impersonated you. You didn't really give that much info other than public knowledge, correct?
These are very good points, which I believe I can work with going forward.
Let's get a bit away from here. Let's get a little bit towards Elrich, but not quite there. I'll give us a place to sleep for the evening, and we can decide where we want to go tomorrow.
Whoever
This is agreeable.
leading the way could please make me a survival check.
I'm not the survival man still, am I? It's been a while, guys.
Yeah, there was a brief pause when Tina was
no,
your
+1.
survival man.
Okay, what's everyone's survival?
+1.
0.
+1.
Fuck. All right. Captain, how good are you in the wilderness?
He looks at all of you as you basically pull out like a few leftover tools from your various navigators and just look at them for a second. You're like, and the High Captain, I don't believe you're gonna be in luck here. Well, he says, I've had basic training in a few minor classes, but
Enough that you could assist our good friend Almer here?
he has a +2 and no proficiency.
All right. Here I go. Someone
They are
help.
scouts for a reason.
All right.
I will
yeah.
help.
Someone's going to help me, okay? You're just going to take a look around at the stuff that I'm not noticing. 14.
Okay. 14. Look around, and you know, the Easter is an easy start right now. The sun's up. It's about to be afternoon, though.
Is our carriage still there?
You'd have to go out and find it, so let's see.
That's where we're going.
Yep. Oh, I'll pull you all from Izdel. I did not mean to do that. But you go to find your carriage, and with a 14, you find a spot that looks like where you left your carriage, you're pretty sure.
And I don't see it.
You don't see it here, no.
Can I look for marks that show me where it went? And
you can make me a follow-up survival check exclusively related to the carriage.
Okay.
I will continue to help.
Put your detective monocle on, okay? 18.
You look around briefly, trying to find any signs of tracks or anyone cutting the ropes and taking your big oxen-like creatures that pulled the carriage. Don't see anything. You quickly realize this is not the spot where we put the carriage. You move a good 40 feet over to a very similar-looking spot, and there is the carriage.
Here it is.
Black, nicely painted, good interior, rain-proofed, and the oxen, not worse for wear, maybe a little lighter, but well off, not in bad health.
Yeah, give them a little
long
scrooch.
Ropes tied to trees.
Give them a little scrooch. Give them some grass up to their. They had a little bit of movement.
They had a good, we'll say, like 20, 30 feet to walk around. So it 2 days, 3 days there's a bit much, but it's not anything that would kill.
I give them some feed because we bought a fuck ton of feed. I give them some of that immediately.
A lot of feed.
Like a lot of feed, like more than we'll ever need for this campaign.
Well, damn. You guys know how to at least ride in style.
Mm. Yeah.
And now, if you want to give me a follow-up survival check to navigate the carriage through the woods, I won't make anyone make a animal handling check for this, or a land vehicles check.
What kind of check did you want? Sorry.
One more survival. But you're all on the carriage, so you're moving at the
I
same
will.
pace.
Yeah, I will continue to be helping.
Nice. Roll again. Let's see if you get 2 20s. Who knows?
That was advantage.
Oh, that was nice. An 18 and a 22. That was why you got it. With that, it's pretty easy to maintain course. You can't get too lost because there's not too many ways a carriage can squeeze through here. So you eventually get to that same canyon where you first encountered the forest spirits, who turned out to be 2 Krennic brothers, with the same kind of strategy and a lot less struggle, given Kopi's ability to lighten and heavy things.
Ugh.
You can get him across in maybe 2 or 3 hours, meaning that it's about 7 o'clock and you'd be 4 more hours from Elrich.
That's a good
Yeah,
distance.
not
Let's
bad.
not push the animals too far.
Can we look for a natural place to shelter?
You don't need that. I've got you.
Almer will
Sure.
create his tower again, but
Oh, that's
Enoch,
true.
you can give me
Sure.
a survival check.
Oh yeah, Cleric.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
You
Tower.
point to a nice open spot and go, the tower should fit there. Like that would be a fine location.
That is the immediate of his.
There's a big like hillside area, kind of, right?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
uneven terrain, it's natural and rough. You could find a small pocket or a group of old trees.
Okay, I want to find a place where like the tower's the most concealed that it could be, like around some large trees, maybe.
Then you can give me a survival check without advantage, because that's basically what Eokus' check was.
Okay.
Yeah, Eokus kind of points to this nice clearing that's kind of on the top of a hill. You walk up there and look around. It does give you a decent vantage point to find a sunken in kind of valley spot where
That's
you
the
can
one.
put up the tower. 3 stories might be a bit much, but 2 stories would fit perfectly. 3 stories would be just over the ridge, but it wouldn't be standing out.
I'll go with 3. 3's fine.
Well, and you put up your tower, and it's about probably 7. It's still 7 p.m. as you all kind of settle in. Any precautions or measures you'd like to take or to look around? A nice wooded area. You're on a sloped ground going inward on a little like valley type spot. You hear some small animals, skittering around. Some birds flying off to their trees. It's
So-
getting to be nighttime.
The first level is like a very intimate like in room. Like it's got like a table and like like chairs and like a little fireplace and like just things for creature comfort like you'd have in a tavern. The second story is a cigar lounge with red leather chairs. There's 4 of them, and they have like the little foot stand thing so you can kick back. There's also like a big cupboard full of blankets and sheets, and then the 3rd floor you can't see because it's shut right now.
You all settle in for the night, unafraid of anything really coming to interrupt your rest with a barred door and nice stone walls.
Yeah.
You get another long rest in. High Captain
Nice.
Nori is traveling with you for now. He says, I'll break ways at Elrich. I'm going to be heading to the 5th precinct.
Sounds fair.
And a night goes by. It is
Hope he will at some point hanging out in the cigar room with Almer. Will just say, Almer, next time you make a room like this, what are the chances of a bathtub?
I mean, there's always a chance. I don't create the rooms. It's what the goddess sees fit that I have in the moment.
Can you ask her nicely?
Oh, I always ask her nicely. She gives me exactly what I need.
So
You
you're
know
saying
what?
that
Here,
she
here.
chose not to give a bathtub means that she doesn't see my preferred
I give you.
Relaxation as in
Have I ever given you a holy symbol from her?
I don't think so.
Okay, I
What
hand one
holy
over to you and I'm like, listen, if you pray hard enough, perhaps next time she'll hear you.
Kofi will go to bed and will pray before bed. The
Got 'em,
next time
folks.
Almer creates the room.
We got him. We got him, folks.
That seems very deceitful.
Seems right up Elmer's alley.
Got him.
Listen, sometimes you have to deceive good people into fighting against darkness, okay?
It sounds American as fuck, man. It's really unspoken.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Almer's been brushing up on his politician. Let's just say that.
Okay. And adding an item. I guess it's equipment.
What is it? Oh, yeah, it is a
Symbol of-
prayer charm of Illustre. Little like full moon disc with a great sword on it, basically.
Yeah, something like that. Let me look at it. Pull it up again.
I think she's involved with it, so she might have like her
How's that a
mistress
story spell?
holding a great sword. Butcher
It's
it.
ELISTRAEE.
EE. 2 E's at the end?
Yep.
Cool. Thank you. I had it with 1E. I had it with 1E at the end and it didn't look right, and I wasn't sure it was wrong.
The symbol is a full moon with a silhouette of a dark woman with white hair with a rapier.
And if there's anything you all would like to change out on a long rest, now would be the time to do it.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, I just gained permanent exhaustion.
That's not good.
Oh?
Yep. I mean, it can be cured. I just don't have the means to cure it.
As in, from the end of your potion?
Yeah.
Yep.
He
Oh
needs a
no.
grader. He needs a
That's-
grader.
Yeah.
Oh no.
We can handle that.
Just one level, right?
Can we?
It is just one
Yeah.
level. You didn't use any of the effects or push it too hard.
There's people that can cast it that you can pay for their services, maybe somewhere. Maybe an alchemist. Who knows?
Well, but also sleep? Does sleep not remove it?
Not
No.
for this exhaustion.
What, like, ever?
Not magical drug exhaustion needs to be removed by greater restoration.
So
Oh shit.
And fortunately, I only
no.
used the feature once, so I only have one level of it.
it's okay though.
What?
We're definitely in a holy land. There's tons of clerics everywhere, man.
Or like, I think I need to be like level 14 and I can cure it myself.
Wait, didn't we run into like a cleric Tiamat?
Yeah, you did. Krull.
They might be able to take
I
care of it.
was just about to ask. Thank you for mentioning. Where do we remember the Tiamat priestess was?
Well, actually, if you're heading to Matin in the 6th precinct, the entrance to those swords and the kind of worship tunnels, those catacombs, was right near this entrance from Elrich into the 6th precinct. So you could potentially get there in this next days of travel. You can make preparations over these 12 hours you rest, leave bright and early at 7 a.m., and get to that particular spot by about 10 or 11.
You just look at hills. Perhaps we should go to the tunnels and seek the mysterious priestess we sought. I
Also,
do
at some
not
point
know
during
much
these-
of Tiamat, but she might be able to help us.
I mean, I just got a headache. I'm fine otherwise.
Sure.
During these days of travel,
Well, this would be one night. You'd have one night of
okay,
rest.
but
and then you'd go to
during just downtime at some point, I am offering people potions of swim speed. I've got 2.
I think I already got one of those. I didn't use the one that I got.
Well, I can't make use of this. It doesn't benefit me at all, so I'm just trying to shift them to someone
Give them
else.
to Dante. He's the alchemist.
I don't need to believe.
It's from speed, not water breathing.
Yeah, but
Is
still.
my services needed? Or
No, maybe you can investigate it over time, learn how to make it yourself, or I don't know, you're used to peddling goods, maybe we can resale.
I mean, I can always try to resell it when we get to a place.
Hmm.
Just
Yeah, so I'll give
Just an
you
idea.
2 potions of swim speed.
just apologies, I'm a bit sluggish today.
Oh. No worries, take your time.
Send to player.
There you go.
Dante. Send item. Did that work?
Yes.
To be fair,
Oh,
I did give you a cigar lounge to sleep in last night, not a full bedroom.
And Dante, the Cloak of Elven Kind was just a one-off, yes?
I mean, I can keep re-upping it.
Yeah, but what I mean is, am I assuming that you're re-upping that one every day, or...
oh no, if you don't need it, he is re-upping it on himself.
Cool. I don't need it. It could be a maybe handy sometimes, but it's not I need this kind of thing. I'm pretty stealthy anyway.
Seems like it's an Eokus thing later. You need a little help with the stealth.
True.
But yeah, like...
And Al, I will have attuned to the Mistweaver Dagger.
Okay. Back where
And I forgot about the hidden thing, but I don't think it applied this last couple of sessions. I don't think
Nope, it has not.
that happened.
Only been 2, and that's not occurred yet. I've been on the lookout.
Cool.
But
Awesome.
yeah, every morning if you catch Dante awake, he's rubbing some sort of like oil into his gloves. He's polishing the goggle or the actual lenses, which look to be completely smoked and almost opaque, of his mask. He's reweaving the liquid metal threads into his cloaks.
Yeah.
It's how he does his imbuements.
And you guys can head off from this point, stopping an hour or by hour briefly, and the High Captain will get out of the carriage.
Good luck, Captain.
Says, look forward to seeing you all again.
Where can we reach you? What are your plans?
I'll be back at the bunker in 2 days' time after I get this all sorted.
Okay.
Just remember,
I would appreciate if you because I'm slightly concerned about what may happen here and what the results of those folks being down there when you return. Would you write to us to let us know the outcome?
Yes, of course.
I will give him an address for not my home, but a place that I can keep an eye on near my family's home.
Like a nearby tavern or something.
No,
Yeah, something like that.
A home nearby, not occupied, and hasn't been for.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of imagining that even in a city where there's a lot of kind of sense of community, there will be some abandoned buildings in the poorer districts.
There's probably a communal post office too, or something like that.
Yeah, no, there's all sorts of options, any of which, whatever you prefer.
Yeah.
You prefer a communal post office, or like a non-occupied home, or a tavern?
Non-occupied, an unoccupied building near to my family home.
Okay, something you can easily keep an eye on, and something no one else should grab.
Yeah, and like I check it weekly or whatever, generally.
Fair.
Or someone like grabs it for you and gives it to you later or something, or
something
cool. No,
it's very much like a meat thing, not an organization thing.
Kopi's very lonely. Got it.
So, with that, High Captain dropped off an hourage. You continue along the road south, making your way to the crossing into the 6th precinct. Who is at the helm of the carriage, and who is inside? Or anyone's riding up shotgun?
Well, go ahead.
I don't do the horses.
I mean, I can be like sitting shotgun helping because I've been helping with survival.
Yeah. Dante is a jack of all trades of sort.
And I literally am. Before the captain left, can I just tell him, like, take your time getting back and just remember the story? You were there. oh fuck, what's his name?
Tiblo.
Tiblo came. Things got out of control. You're not sure exactly what happened. You barely got out of there with your life. And basically, it took you this long to get back. That's not wrong.
It isn't, and I doubt I'll catch any flack for it.
And just, you can be honest, very, very honest after that fact to your desire. Just remember, we weren't there. And really, we had nothing to do with what happened there. We popped out through your floor and exited the building.
Of course. So, who is driving if Dante's shotgun in the
I
carriage?
guess I kind of have to. I'm the only one with... Not what I envisioned when I made the carriage. I thought I was going to be pimping in the back, but...
You bought a car, and of course you're the one to drive it.
I gotta drive it. I don't even have a driver. Here we go.
So go ahead.
You could maybe hire a driver at some point.
Ooh, nice.
Rolling down the street, smoking
That's the same thing as
menthols.
an animal handling check for you, I think. So that's fine
Yeah.
by me. A natural 20, you expertly and easily handle the carriage and swift pace down kind of narrow, unused country roads. No one fucking sing, and the road gets a little unused. As you come across what looks like a hubbub, a small crowd in the middle of the roadway, and a few people standing along the sides. There seems to be an argument going on between two individuals who are surrounded by a bunch of ruckstund, and around them is a perimeter of a few gozen clad in some kind of light armor.
Did you say Ruckstone?
There's a bunch of ruckstund. They seem to be with two people.
You activated Brad's trap card.
yeah, I know. They seem to be with two people, like they're huddled around them more so, and then in a perimeter around them are these definitely not core ops, armored individuals. They have some studded leather on. They're lightly armored, just scimitars, maybe an extra dagger. And they seem to be yelling, talking sternly to and being in the face of one of these two people, with the ruckstun kind of behind, looking around and huddling. As you guys are pulling up in the carriage and you slow speed easily thanks to your more than adequate check you had going on. You slow down and you can see they are kind of flanked and surrounded by these guys. They're blocking off the road here and standing on the sidelines there. And one seems to be blocking their way down a path they're attempting to go to. You three can stick your heads out the windows once you stop.
Yeah, we'll slow down. Are any of them wearing any jewelry?
Actually, you look, the ruckstund, as opposed to the normal, like, burlap sack clothes they normally have on, are all wearing just normal, like, clothing. None of it looks too fancy. A lot of it looks secondhand, but it's like people clothes.
I'm just going to quietly say to the group, do we want to see what's going on here and intervene? Should we speak up?
I don't think we need to intervene unless it becomes violent. I mean, if these folks have some sort of toll going on, we just pay it and go through.
The two people here in the helm of the ruckstund are poorly dressed, like equally ragged clothes, a bit on the skinny side, but they look to be in decent health.
And they're all just standing around?
Those two are kind of in conversation with one of the Gozen, one of the monkeys blocking their path. The others are kind of blocking their retreat or their advance anywhere. They're just
and the ruckstund
are kind of huddling in the middle near these two folk.
Okay.
Away from them. So they're all in the middle here trying to keep their distance, looking around in all directions.
I'll just see how it plays out, guys.
You hear some shouting from this one. Just, let us pass. I'm sick of you always bothering us. You already talked to our leader and she made an agreement with you. And then you hear the goes and kind of step up to him and like, agreement's not valid anymore. got a better offer, and I'll shove him back 5 feet. So you can't pass. Turn the fuck around and go somewhere else. The woman he's with on the side will step up in his face and shout that that's their home and you're not going to drive us from it. And with that, this one will step forward.
Yeah, at that moment, as soon as I hear that, I want to jump out and start running in.
I'm just gonna edge the carriage up closer, like slowly, like roll up closer, be like enough to talk to a guard.
You can roll up there before you'd have to stop, as he's going forward, but he will come out and like half cut you off, standing off to the side of the carriage, not wanting to go directly in front. And at this point,
I'm gonna go on.
If Kopi's doing that, we'll give a few seconds of conversation between Almer and the guard, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
Cool. I was gonna say, as I'm jumping out, I'm shouting words to the effect of, "What's going on? Why are we stopping people from going to their homes?"
And Almer, the guard, is kind of looking at you, telling you to hold up there, huh?
Oh yeah.
Where do you think you're going?
Oh, we were just passing through. Is there something the matter?
No, just taking care of a few things.
Oh, is there some issue with the folks up in front?
You could say that.
Oh, could I steal a moment of your time? Maybe I could resolve this for all of us.
He keeps an eye on them. He's not moving. He seems to be listening to you.
Hey, so like, is it a problem of like paying a toll or something? Like, can we move this along a little quicker? We're just a little bit on a timeline here.
Kopi, as you run up, shouting, "Why are people being prevented from going to their homes?"
Yeah.
This guy comes running up here towards you, kind of making a stop motion, catching this one's attention. They both kind of turn at you, and he takes a step back. Just hold your ground, don't go anywhere, all right?
Oh, no, for sure. Like I said, like if it's a matter of
he's looking
money.
At his friend. These people need to vacate, and they haven't yet. We're dealing with that. It's none of your concern.
No, it's not. But I mean, what is my concern is my time, and they're.
At this point, he's pushed her back 10 feet, and she stumbles.
Could I just
takes a step up to her?
Could you just have your colleague speak to me? I'm sure we can resolve this. Like I said, if it's a matter of like making things a little bit easier and beneficial for everyone, we're happy to play that part. Because time is money, my friend, and this distraction is stopping us from doing what we want to do. So if I could compensate you folks for their disturbance so they could go on their way, perhaps we could all leave here happier.
It is at this point we will all roll initiative, as a fight is breaking out between these two folk and the Gozen. Eokus, that's a good move that you can
That is not what I meant to do.
Fuck this shit I'm out. He cast invisibility on both the animals and himself. It's now a ghost carriage.
Oh, okay.
I will just put the RX at turn 0. Oh, and Vera's not here. I don't know why she's on the screen.
She's in the shadows, always waiting for that time. She's multi-classed into assassin.
That's such a good idea. But
shouldn't have gave you this hand crossbow, asshole.
As you guys make a move, this one walks up and he is gonna knock this person unconscious. They don't seem to be fighters. A single blow takes them out. They're not dead. They don't cave in their head, but they're definitely down. 1 second. That's more fitting. And that brings us to Almer. You're manning the wheel, manning the helm, and
yeah, I hop down and I just approach him, not threateningly. I'm not like waving my cane at him or anything. I'm just briskly walking up to him like, "Sir, I noticed you just knocked her out. Like, could we expedite this? We need to get through. I'd be happy to compensate you for, any loss of time, or does it need to get any more violent? We're happy to accommodate everybody here today."
These people gotta leave. Simple as that. It ain't about coin. You get them out of that building, they'll stop catching beatings left and right.
Okay, why aren't they allowed in the building?
Bunch of weirdos. They don't own the place. They've been asked to leave. We've been hired to do it.
Okay.
And
Could I hire
What
you
else
not
would
to
you
do
like
it?
Ain't gonna happen.
Fair enough. Oh, what's that, by the way? And I point at the unconscious girl down there.
Someone who didn't know their place.
Oh, no. What I mean is when he's doing that, I'm going to, like, cast something.
Nice.
I'm going to cast a Crown of Madness on him.
Double nice.
Ah,
Wisdom saving throw DC 15?
15.
Yeah, okay, 15. Oh, well, that ain't gonna help him too much.
This spell has never worked. The entire fucking campaign, it's never worked. So I just point the cane at him and my eyes glow yellow and then nothing happens and I'm like, fuck.
He snorts out. Looks like you don't know your place either.
I guess not. And I just whistle, and I guess that's it for my turn.
This person will knock out the other individual down here.
can I just clarify, Ryan? Was that like nonchalantly starts whistling a tune, or was it a "Yup, let's all go" sort of whistle?
It's a come hither, help me whistle.
Yeah.
It's like come
I was just imagining. Oh,
here, boys.
I guess I am being a bother.
What do you do? no, it's get 'em, boys.
This fellow right here takes a swing at one of the rope stunned as he runs by before they all just start fleeing the scene at full speed, heading down a slightly off the road, like semi beaten down path.
May the lady be with you. May the lady be with you. May the lady be with you.
They look at you as you speak when they run by. And that leads to this person's turn down here, and they can go up 30 feet.
Oh, is that NPC dead or knocked out? The other one.
They're both knocked out. I just
Okay.
the symbol's so much easier to get.
Okay.
30 feet, and then additional 30 feet.
Here we go, boys.
Is bam, 30 feet and 30 feet, and they're all goes, and so they can do it as a bonus action to move towards the hostile enemy.
Great.
So this person will run up to you and
Bonk.
swing a scimitar. Oh, okay. Pulls the scimitar, swings once, slashing in the chest for 8.
But I will cutting words the damage.
Nice, to reduce it. You let off a quick quip or prayer to reduce the damage as he slashes out again. For 7.
Okay.
Before fainting off to the side, quickly pulling a dagger and stabbing at you. For 6 plus 4, 10 for 7 for a lot damage total. That's it for that guy. This one at the front here was going to run 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 around, and then action, dash, and jump up on the carriage like Dante. He can't attack because he moved away from you with his dash to go around the carriage. He couldn't go over the Aurochs. Eokus, you're up. Someone has just jumped on the front and you kind of see them through the small window, and you hear Almer in battle taking damage.
How are you, Almer?
Bonked. Heavily bonked.
Heavily bonked. Okay. Let us roll those dice. I am going to cast. Where was it? Just had it right here. Summon Greater Demon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Is there a material component to summon Greater Demon?
I have my earrings. I have my
If
focus.
it costs money, it still matters.
It does not cost money.
Okay, there we go.
Why did that just close down like that? Let me see if I can go back up. Ilkus. Spells.
These two gifts are exactly what just happened.
Okay, so it can be a CR5 demon.
A Bulgara.
Oh, okay, or a Balgura. My
All right,
favorite
critical
of
roll.
There we go.
I think it needs to be right about right here.
Travis Willingham with featuring Balgura.
Let me pull up a Balgura. No sweat.
Bulguras are just so fun.
Sure,
It's the easiest, best one to go with.
they
Best
pop
one.
up
Yeah.
all the time in this campaign. No, in this game. They're
Especially when people create rifts and huge numbers of them are set loose in the countryside.
Listen, that worked in our benefit for the other campaign.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
it's going to work for the benefit of this
A big
campaign.
ass non-allied demon appears.
And that is my turn.
Oh no, not the
Roll
fucking...
initiative for the
What
demon.
about the person that's knocked out?
It has no. Oh my! Oh, it says going last though.
That's all I had. I can summon it. I don't have nothing else.
It makes a charisma saving throw at the end of its turns. Has disadvantage on the saving throw if you say its true name. On a failed save, it continues to obey you. Okay, so right now it is under your command.
No, it's not like a mental command. You have to issue a verbal command. You have to shout at it.
Okay.
Oh, kill that one. I'll
Okay,
point at this
sure.
one.
It doesn't say it's an action, so there you go. You summon it and say, "Kill that one," and then point to the one closest to Almer.
And at the end of each of its turns,
it can save, and if it does, then it's its own gorilla monster demon.
All according to plan.
Well, I hate to shit on your parade here, but I need you to roll me a intelligence check because you have no hands.
oh god,
Not even worried.
oh thank fuck.
The DC is always 15.
Oh, it's always 15. Oh no.
I'm not worried.
The spell fails.
Okay.
All right, that brings us to Kopi. You see the image of a Balgura briefly begin to manifest on the material plane and then peter out.
I am gonna run up here. And I'm going to can I like jump up the back of one of these guys?
You can give me a acrobatics check, but it's relatively simple. That is unfortunately not good enough. You kind of jump on one and then stumble off. You are basically here in front of it. You used
bonus action dash. Come around here. And I'm gonna stab him in his back of his neck.
Okay. You will get sneak attack.
Excellent.
It's like Way of the Drunken Master sneak attack.
Nice. 21 hits.
Yum ba dum bum and 2d6. That is 19 total.
That's a good stab. It looks like a few more of those, maybe one or two, and he'll be down.
And that's my turn.
Okay. That's it for Kopi. This thug here is going to go chasing after.
Oh. I could have helped with the Bagura.
Oh.
I completely forgot about it because I just got the ability.
Oh no. Next time.
How could you have helped it?
Flash of
He
genius.
can add.
I can add
He
my
can add his.
Yoko's
How's
in
my
another
fire?
spell slot. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Well, I can add my intelligence modifier to an ability check or saving throw within 30 feet of me as a reaction.
Oh.
Yep.
Which you
Maybe
only
next
needed a
time.
1. It would have auto succeeded.
Yep. Maybe next time around.
I didn't even think about it till just now.
With that, we're at you, Dante.
Well, I'm in a very bad position. No, that probably would just be a bad idea to do that. Because I don't think we want the carriage burning.
A nice carriage.
Guess I'll just take the disengage action.
Yep. Good move. No opportunity attack.
Move to there. And then
That is within firebolting distance, I'm pretty sure.
I took the disengage action.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
But I will, as a bonus action, look to Almer and go, "You can't be done yet," and cast Healing Word.
Thank you.
There we go. Sweet. Go ahead and click it. That should.
Just the description. Yay.
And...
8
Oh, nice, Max.
plus. Hold on. I believe I get to do Flash of Genius as well. Or not Flash of Genius, another Alchemical Savant.
Adding your modifier to stuff.
Let me double check.
No problem. So you get possibly 8 or more, but that's your turn. The Oryx will begin to panic a little bit.
Yes.
There. Stop and pull.
So, Almer, you get additional 4, so 12 total.
Got it.
And that's it for those big old beasties. This thug is gonna step up towards Almer.
Yeah, it's one of those days.
When you're the front runner, shit goes down. As he will swing out a scimitar at you, low at the knees.
Yeah.
For 7.
Hopefully take 7.
I tried.
At your left arm, you faint off and it glances. You take no damage, and then quickly pulls a dagger and tries to stab you in the gut. For 4 piercing. Barely connecting, but still going in pretty deep.
Well, there basically went the healer.
Sure does.
But that's a turn of it. Almer, you're up.
Well, this has gone differently than I thought it would have. But these 2 NPCs are on the ground, correct?
They're on the ground, unconscious.
That's fun. I need to bring up a template.
Oh no.
Oh no,
Yeah.
no.
Do it. Do it.
The fuck?
Oh no.
These 3?
Yeah, those 3.
Conjure Barrage.
Oh shit.
Saving throw is supposed to be
Conjure
dexterity, not
Barrage?
constitution.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I took Conjure
Okay.
Barrage.
Alright.
So it should be dexterity though.
Yep, no problem.
You're hitting one of the NPCs.
No. They're on the ground. That's why I
No,
asked.
no,
Like,
no. Fuck them.
I'm not hitting someone that's laying on the ground, right? If I aim it a little higher.
It's a 60-foot. Oh, 60-foot cone. Okay.
Yeah, fuck them.
Like, I don't want to hit the NPC. If that's going to be the case, I'm not going to shoot it.
No, I know. How do you feel about a Rookstand?
I feel pretty strongly about a Ruxkund.
Good. I'm happy about that.
They're standing full height. I should be able to point mid torso up, right?
Yeah, I'll let you do a upper blast, and you can use your movement to jump. You'll have no more movement this turn.
That's fine. I wasn't going to move anyway.
You didn't have to say that part, but yes.
There we go.
All right, and they'll make 3 deck saves. There's one at top, deck saving throw. Oh wow, they're actually okay. One in front of you, natural 1. The one in the mid to the left passes, and the one on the bottom right. 222. It's all right.
I do not see the mid-left one.
This guy.
I will try refreshing.
So 21 piercing damage as a star shower shoots out of my hand.
Yep. So half to the 2 in the back is 10.
Yep.
And then the one in the front takes full goddamn damage for 21. All right. Barrage has been conjured. You have a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action. That's the end of my turn.
You see her in the back. Go, little moon child.
This one back here is will shout off like, "I'll go report it. Don't worry," and we'll just start running off, abandoning his friends.
Need some help up here. We got a runner.
The ruck stunned who aren't in range will flee ahead, and then one will take an opportunity attack. That will miss. He will not be hit by it. All the rucks can get away safely, as this one has to turn around from running after them and find out who he has to go after and what's going on. This thug next to Almer will take another series of strikes. Almer, you're holding strong. The first scimitar strike, they all have a relatively repetitive style. You know it by now. This one seems to be a lefty.
Sorry, what was that?
This one seems to be a lefty. I don't know why he crit if he know the style, but this one seems to be using the left hand instead of the right. Threw you off. Gotten a very good slash at you for 10 damage.
So, but that's not 2d6 though? It's 1d6. I should take an extra. Oh, that was the second one. Sorry.
Yep. So that's the crit.
Okay.
And then second scimitar strike. 9. You're able to dodge this one. And then has his dagger out to take a quick stab at you in the midsection.
Yep.
7.
Yep. It hurts.
That's it for him. The one on the carriage is going to action cut the reins.
Down in Africa?
Yes. And then he's still in range of Kopi, just barely. Will use his movement to jump off the carriage in front of you.
You know, I don't think these people
Moves away from me?
Away from you, because you're there. He could run towards you, but it seems like he's trying to get boom away from you, but he lands within range still.
Okay, so he doesn't leave my...
No, but he's definitely on the range. He doesn't want to be right up front like this, right here at least. Brings us back around to Eokus. You are safe in a carriage.
Eokus uses his last spell slot to cast a spell.
Luckily, Dante left the door open for you should you want to leave. You can roll me an intelligence.
He fumbles with his fucking stuff to open the door.
You can give me an intelligence check.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I have no hands.
Flash of genius! Flash of genius!
Let's see what the roll is first.
He's good.
He doesn't need it.
Look at that. With the second try, you correct the errors of the first, and the Balgura fully apparates. What, in this tree or over here?
Here.
You.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, fair. No, it's
Fuck
under
me.
the command, and
I keep whistling. I'm like, woo, woo.
I like to you sound more dejected. Each hit's like woo, woo.
That is my turn.
And, wow, did he get another?
Twice.
What the hell are the odds of that?
I missed what Brad rolled. Was it a success?
If you roll
Yeah.
a 20.
Oh!
Success.
Yep. And then the Balgura appeared relatively close, but under his control still. Iocus, you have movement. Should you want to exit the carriage, the door is already open.
Yeah. I will move this amount of. That's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Kopi.
Okay.
There's a
I
gorilla
still
man
can't
and then a giant.
see.
Really? You need to get an Ethernet cable.
Yeah. I have restarted my computer and I'm trying other things. But in the meantime,
Here, I will share my screen on Discord.
ooh, super. I will be there in 1 second. I just need to log out on my phone and back in on the computer.
No problemo. I assume you're attacking the person closest to you? Or are you going to do some fancy footwork and disengage?
Okay, so I would like to. How far away is the running away guy from me?
Cool. The running away guy from you is a fucking distance, but you're Speedy Gonzalez, so he is 125 feet.
Cool. I am going to take off. I don't care about the potential opportunity attack. I assume he's too worried about fucking Bulgur in his face.
He won't still take it.
I will, as my action, I'm gonna make myself light for +10 speed. As my bonus action, I'm gonna dash. I run.
You take 7 slashing as you are quickly on the move.
Sorry, what was his roll?
You take
22.
7 slashing, 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah, no, I can't shield that. Cool. Technically, I have to make a concentration check. If someone can roll me a con save, please. Oh, I'm back. Just in time.
Perfect. And I will. How far can you move? With 10
80 this turn.
Okay, 80 this turn. Be right in front of that tree.
I can't see my roll. What did I roll?
10.
A 10, which is what you need.
Oh, exactly what I needed.
Yeah. There we go. That's movement and action.
So, yes, and bonus action for the dash.
And he is
so
about 40 feet from you, 45 feet
cool.
from you now.
Yeah. He's fucked next turn.
Let's see. This thug down here is going to make a split-second decision. And is going to make the worst possible thing as he dashes and bonus action dashes towards Dante, pulling his scimitar and his dagger as he runs out. A 23.
Yep.
For 7 slashing.
Ow.
These guys need to stop with the rules. Second strike misses poorly.
Mhm.
Dagger to the midsection. Another miss. You're able to dodge one, parry the last, and struck by the first. That's it for him. You're up, Dante.
I think you're just having slow-mo internet. You can just refer to mine for now and just click your screen for rolls. I don't know.
Yeah.
Chaku.
Yep. I'm just making.
Right now,
the
there's
bacon.
still 2 in front of Almer, 1 by the Balgura, 1 in front of Dante, and 1 on the retreat. At this point, the rock stand will almost be completely gone next turn as they run down that pathway. It's a
You know what?
bit wide, but it could work for a carriage.
Screw it. I'm going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Okay.
And it gets placed right behind him.
Hell yeah.
And then bonus action ram it into him.
Nice. 5-foot diameter spear.
Yeah.
Sphere into him.
He needs to make a deck save.
Deck save on his part. Let's see how that turns out. DC 15. Passes for half, I assume.
Yes. So that's 12 points of fire damage.
So nice, reduced to 6. He still takes a decent amount. His
And
hair's
then,
injured.
well-
There's a terrible smell in the air.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. And that sphere stays there for a bit, at least. Aurochs are loose. Auroch on the left is maintaining his composure. Auroch on the right, though, is, losing its shit and is going to charge off. There's a big-ass demon next to it. Big-ass demon's under your control, so it's not going to try to eat your carriage puller.
Not yet.
Let's see. This thug in front of Almer is going to fight.
Oh my god, what is that? I point towards Belger as I'm cutting words.
He can see it over you with a 17. He's a bit distracted. That will miss.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
auto miss.
Yep,
It's,
nice.
yeah,
Second strike
that's gonna hit.
for only 4 slashing. Still looking at the Bulgura over your shoulder. And then dagger on the offhand. For 6 more piercing.
I'm getting a little low, guys.
This Balgura's turn is up. Brad, I'm going to give you a Balgura sheet until you don't have control of the Balgura anymore.
Use your hands for now.
There you go. You are the owner of it. You should be able to use it, open it, and Balgura away.
You do what's gonna happen, right?
We're gonna
lose
control this demon.
Yeah, Magur's gonna go, and then literally this turn he's gonna lose control of it.
So go ahead, Brad. Balgura it up. You might.
Alright, I am thinking about this creature right here. He is going to be attacking.
Yep, multi-attack. Either 2 with the bite or the 3 attacks. 1 with the bite and 2 with the fist.
Wants to bite.
This one has innate spellcasting seems weird. A 13 is not going to hit. These guys have an armor class of 15 for your next 2 strikes. Last one makes good contact. Roll your damage. Fuck, that's max. Almost max. 13 bludgeoning. And then at the end, go ahead and roll me. I believe it's a charisma save.
Hey,
This
Chris.
demon.
Let me
Charisma
see.
saving throw. DC 15. You did not know its true name. Still under your control.
Alright, there we go.
It's not gonna move, I assume.
No. Stand right there and
Right.
come back.
Almer, you're up.
All right. Spells.
I'd like to say anyone can take the disengage action.
Thank you.
Take what?
Anyone can take the disengage
Yeah,
action.
getting there. Getting there in just a moment.
You could take the dodge action as well.
I am going to use my bonus action to cast a mass healing word.
Hell yeah. Is everyone in range? Or are you gonna get up the 2
I
corners?
So
Don't know if I am.
6
I
feet
can-
of your choice.
within range, which is
60 feet?
actually
Looks like everybody.
doesn't.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I also
I-
haven't
I-
taken
I-
damage. I have, yeah.
Also getting up the NPCs that are on the ground.
Hell yeah, that's what I figured. Good guy, Almer. Go ahead and roll healing. We'll apply that to all the folks. They
Action.
are awake. They'll move on turn 0. Action.
Action. Disengage.
Okay.
Go into the carriage. Shut the door.
It's worth the investment now.
my
isn't
son
it?
come in if I shut her
The
door?
armor plated remind me?
What?
It's
How my son
weatherproofed.
come in if I shut her door?
Let me just
I
roll.
think give it a few more upgrades and we need to basically be riding around in an APC.
We're gonna be in the. You know what the
Sure,
Popemobile is, right? The
Oh
Popemobile.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's me. I'm the Pope of Illustory. Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
The runner will move down 30 feet into the open road and will action dodge. The Ruck Stun will get safely off screen. and are out of combat. This thug is not a fucking idiot, but really isn't a monster either, so he's gonna go try to help his friend fight a Balgura. His friends want to help him move. He's gonna help him fight a Balgura.
Just shit you do on a Sunday when you help your friend move, right?
Yep.
Wow.
One hits for 5 slashing onto the Balgura. It's actually only 2 because it's reduced from being.
Did the 9
non-magic.
hit?
The first 23 did.
Oh, I didn't see the 23, sorry.
It's okay. That's it for that Balgura attack. And then this one up here is also going to fight for his life against the Balgura. A 1 will not do anything for him. A natural 20. What the fuck? Will critically hit for 9 slashing, reduced to 4 damage for the Balgura. Wow, this might be the most damage in shit the Oak has ever done or taken. And then pull out a dagger for the last strike for 6, reduced to 3. The Balgura is still looking very healthy.
Who knew that summoning demons would be just the answer for so many things?
Both of them, and now we're at you, Eokus. You have no hands, but you have cantrips.
I'm not doing anything. This is very enjoyable for me.
Okay, fair. You're not even dodging?
Nope.
Fair. I love it.
If you do nothing, you always dodge. Come on, Brad.
Nope. That brings us to Kopi. You are 75 feet from the running away guy.
Yeah. I am going to, using my bonus action to get there, I am going to drop concentration as soon as I arrive. And then as my action, I am going to grapple him.
Okay. That's a 15 versus his athletics or acrobatics, which isn't terrible. 12, though.
Speed
Close to no
0.
cigar.
Gosh.
Grab him.
Yep, he is grappled.
That's my turn.
All right. Where is it? This thug up here. Flaming sphere damage when it starts.
If he remains at the end of his turn.
Remains at the end of turn. Then he definitely will not be doing that. He will juke around out of the fire and take a few strikes at you with the scimitar,
Miss.
and the dagger.
Hit.
You're too busy feeling on your game for dodging 2 scimitars when the dagger catches you off.
I bardic inspiration the damage.
Cutting words?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to increase the damage that my friend takes.
For no damage after Almer's clever quip magically lessens the blow. That brings us to you, Dante, and your flaming sphere you can move. I think as a bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. I just move it back
Drag
onto
it
him.
in, make another dex save.
You didn't even have to do a concentration check. Here you go, buddy.
Oh yeah, because he took no damage. DC would be
Yeah.
God. Half the damage. That's stupid. I'll even give it to you. So that is a dexterity.
That's with a scimitar. He's just like, what the fuck?
Yeah. For a 20, so half of the 2d8 you roll, 2d6.
I will let you ingest them. It is
17, right?
I think. Yeah, it's 2d6.
Okay, so go ahead and roll that, and then we'll add your modifier from your thing, and then we will half that damage.
Don't leave that one on your paste board. You're going to be using it again.
I already added
So
the mod.
now, what's happening basically is, if this continues, the thug is just running in a circle around Dante while a ball of fire chases him.
Oh, and the best part, action dodge.
Nice. Brilliant. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant.
I stand right there.
I'm just spinning a ball.
Somehow, it must be so well trained. This Auroch is not panicked and is just staying there, even with the range.
I'm whispering sweet nothings to it.
This one is shooting bricks and just charging away down the road.
You were always my favorite.
Turn 0, this NPC will run from him. This NPC will get up and run to here, and next turn they will both be off screen.
Alistri saved you.
They're too far to hear your whisper.
No, but they might have heard it with the healing word.
True, that's how religion
As
works.
they came to consciousness.
And this might carry on for a bit. I don't know if everyone's fine with continuing.
I'm good
or if
to
we
keep
wanna
going.
pause it here.
Buddy, I'm in it
Everyone's
for the
good to
win.
keep going for a bit?
Have it
As-
go.
I'm here as long as you need me.
Cool. I just want to make sure. I know we started late. And we're
Like, I
playing.
probably need to go in another half hour.
Hopefully it'll be done by then.
A lot of stabbing you can do in a half hour.
Yep.
That's true. That's true.
That brings us up to this thug, who is.
Gonna fight the giant demon.
Oh no, he's not that good of a friend. He's the kind of guy who never brings back your video game or movies.
Oh
So-
jeez.
Yeah, exactly.
What
So
a
he's gonna-
dick!
Yeah, I know. So he's gonna run that way, and then bonus action goes and dash up.
Get
here.
out of my carriage!
He's on top. He's on top of the carriage.
I bang on the roof. Get
Yeah.
off my carriage!
He stomps back down at you. But that's it. He's just on top of the carriage.
I use the cane like an old woman's broom.
Yep.
At the top of the carriage kind of difficult terrain because Almer is moving it.
It's hard a little bit. He's up there
You're
balancing.
scratching the enamel!
You say as you dent the inside of the roof.
No, it's felt on the inside. Come on now.
Fair. Of course. That Brad, if you want to roll 3 Balgura strikes, you have 2 people around you. One's weakened, the other's full health.
How should I roll these?
On the Balgura sheet, you can click the same things: 2 fists and 1 bite.
He can also grapple,
Oh,
right?
There we go.
Can a
Yeah, he
Balgura-
can.
Yeah, he can grapple.
Oh, you could just attempt to grapple 2 of them.
Let's see.
And
He
you
is
still
going
get
to try to
grapple.
grapple the one below him first.
Okay, the one below, you go ahead and roll an athletics check, a 23. It has to roll at least a 19 to match and a 20 to beat. You grappled the one below. He has
All
to
right.
succeed.
And then a bite on him.
No, not advantage, but still a bite. 15 is the armor class for 9 piercing. His head isn't ripped off, but he has a big chunk of his shoulder that's gushing blood.
And then a fist on the one to the northwest of him.
Okay.
Monkey on monkey violence.
True.
18 hits.
Not 18.
18 hits for roll that damage. 14. That one is not looking good.
That is him.
Balgura. One is grappled. Poor fuck. That will work.
Bulgara's turn.
Charisma
Charisma
save,
saving throw, please,
unfortunately.
Brad.
Christmas saving throw.
Yep, as the Balgura.
If your trash monkey hurts our
Oh,
carriage,
yeah.
I'm gonna be so angry.
Okay.
We
He's
can work with this.
Oh, all right. So he's doing his own thing now. That's
With a
that's
critical
your,
fail, did he yell out his own name?
that is your character now, Al. Enjoy it.
Do you? No, it's still in your
Oh,
control.
that's good.
It has to
Yeah.
beat it.
No. We want the Balgora to fail.
Golf rules. Golf
Yeah.
rules for this.
Does
Oh.
If you ever
anyone speak Abyssal?
It was I think
I do not. Fuck, I took
so.
undercommon.
Don't.
Pretty sure I don't. I'm not even looking.
no, I took undercommon.
We
Okay.
suck.
Well, I mean, like
I
undercommon
said
is
we.
just the
I said
language.
we. I said
Hey,
we.
It's the language of criminals. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I know.
We don't got it.
So he shouts out something. Presumably,
His own name. Johnny's mad.
but no one speaks Abyssal, so you don't know it's a name, unfortunately.
John Jimmy Jr. is mad.
That brings us to the grappled one down here, who will use his whole action to try to break free from you, Kopi.
Okay,
13.
bear with me.
You have a probable 18. He's still grappled. That's his whole turn. Sad
Mhm.
consequences.
Ha.
Could you imagine walking on this battlefield like you have a demon holding one guy, pounding on another, someone
that-
dancing on top of a carriage?
That was my turn.
No, you're up top. You Oh wait. Yeah, sorry, you're
The
up. Almer.
Bagura went, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
you're up, Almer.
Okay.
Do your thing. These
Get
two
off my
attacking the
roof!
Valkyria.
Do I know if the moonbeam would hurt the carriage?
No, it only hurts people.
Oh,
Just
so I
don't-
can like
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a sunroof, right?
no.
Okay.
All right, I cast moonbeam, set her on top of myself, hitting
Just
the
make
top of
sure
the
it's-
carriage.
I mean, if it's a point within range that you can see, I will allow you to poke your head out the window and cast it. Just know that that's what you have to do.
Okay. I'll go over here, lead up, and like, I told you to get the fuck off.
And then drop a moonbeam on him. At the start
Yeah.
of his turn, he's going to get moonbeamed. That is those two brings us to. Oh, hang on. This next guy will unleash his flurry of blows on the Balgura. One hit, I believe. 2 hits. Third fucking hits for 4. Plus 6 is 10. Plus 6 is 16. Halved is 8 to the Balgura. That's fucking nothing. That brings us over to Eokus. Wait, where's Flamey McFlame Pants? Is he the one at the end here? He is. Okay, we're at you, Eokus.
Alright, Eokus is looking at his spells.
You have no slots left?
I have no slots left, that
You
is
can't
correct.
Trip, though, Mind Sliver does not. It's the only one I believe you can cast. That and like Friends or something.
He is going to. That's right. He's going to cast Mind Sliver.
Here's a gif of Brad on the sidelines, minus the hands.
It's like, yeah, I got this, guys. I will cast it on this opponent right here.
Okay, nice. Well, give him a bane effect on his next saving throw against the flaming spell. Intelligence saving throw? What
Nope.
the fuck? Fuck.
Smart monkey.
He's
Apes
on a-
together strong.
Oh,
I need
That's-
stop rolling crits.
that's all I have.
You can move?
No, you have a Belgura.
Oh, I mean, yes, but my Balgura is doing exactly what my Balgura should do. So I stand there and I sigh. That's my turn.
He stares at his stubs.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
This says Tom's like, I
Looking
wish
in
I had
frustration at your
hands. I wish I had hands.
Sophie, he is grappled and at your mercy.
Yeah. I am going to him.
Okay.
17 to hit
Up 17 will do it for 8 piercing.
for 8 damage. And I will that's my turn.
Okay, sweet. Let's see, that is Kopi. That brings us to Flammy Pants. He will make a deck save.
At the end of his turn.
Oh, at the end. Okay, nice. I keep forgetting that. I will remember. So he will actually.
Ball dance. Dun, dun, dun,
There's a
dun.
guy with no hands who's not a threat, obviously.
Clearly.
Yep, he doesn't know that. He will action to disengage, and then run out 30 feet, and then will bonus action goes and charge towards a hostile enemy Kopi 30 feet.
Got a ways to go.
Brings us to Dante.
Well, I can only move this 30 feet.
Oh my god, 30 feet.
Well,
Sure. I will
you
bonus
bring Hathaway
action
with you.
To move it to here.
Holy shit. Yep.
And then I will move to there and then shoot him with a firebolt because he moved away.
Yeah, alright. Firebolt. Gun him down on the road.
Crazy plague doctor running after a man shooting fire.
And it hits for massive firebolt.
So it's 19 fire.
Holy shit.
And as he's running away, you just hear Dunn like screaming out, "I don't teach you from running away from me, you bastard!"
He like takes a hit in the shoulder and begins to stumble before righting his footing. He's not looking good.
I should have guessed with the name Dante was an angry Italian man. You gonna pay for that pizza, you son of a bitch!
And he can blast it in the street to like basically townsfolk or wherever they're from. These two passenger travelers will run away in the direction of the Ruckstund up the road, a little off-beaten trail. They can't hear you whisper.
Doesn't mean I can't pray.
Brings us to Moonbeam Monkey,
Boom!
who will make a Constitution saving throw DC 15 and fail by 1.
Haha!
And take
Damage!
full monkey damage of 12 radiant.
Radiant fire.
He's looking pretty rough after that. Brings us
Is he
to
gonna get
Malgura
off my?
Brad.
Is he gonna get off my fucking roof?
He jumps off somewhere, but no one can see him. I guess the Oak can see him dive off the roof and just kind of stay there, hopefully out of sight. He'll take his action to hide, but Eokus still has eyes on him. Yeah, he's well hidden from anyone who isn't Eokus.
Except for the moonbeam, it's still on him.
No,
There we
it's
go.
not highlighted. No, right there. See, that's safe.
Well, it's these. Oh, okay, yeah.
But the Biaug, the
Oh, you put it
God, I
on
can't say it.
intersection. That's why.
Yeah, it's on these 4.
Well, it's a 5-foot thing, right?
I got
It's
radiant.
5-foot radius
Yeah. so
centered
he
on a point. So
jump
it's
back.
generally centered on the cross point of the grid for ease, but
It's 4 squares.
Yeah, but there we go. That
Yeah.
will make it look accurate. And that's flaming spheres.
let me
And
cast a spell, but I think I can dismiss it. But I think it just lingers.
what, the
Maybe-
Balgura?
The Bagora, yeah.
Well, yeah, it will be around, but it will no longer be under your control.
Oh yeah, no, the sphere is literally just a 5-foot sphere, so it sits in
Okay,
a
so-
square.
Okay, nice. So
Okay.
that is just one square. There
Yeah.
we go.
It sheds light at 20 feet, bright light at 20, and then dim light at a further 20.
Alrighty. Balgura attacks Brad.
Go on
Balgura
and slam.
attacks.
If you want a J.
2 fists, 1 bite. Come on, Brad.
That sounds like a really bad movie involving 2 girls.
What is the attacks?
Your Balgura's, but your Balgura's turn.
Attacking the fog.
Whatever you want to do. You get two fist attacks and 1 bite.
Oh, I see. All right, I got it.
You summoned the Balgura, Brad. You did this to yourself.
I listened to myself. That's true. Let's see. The Bagora would have.
A bite on the upper one or the one you have grappled?
Grappled.
Okay, that definitely hits. For a solid 7.
And here's a fist on that one as well.
Nice for 22.
Imagining he's holding him in one hand,
Yep.
punches with the other, and just shoves him in his mouth.
And here is the last fist.
He's just playing around with it.
It's about yeah, he's just slamming him around like.
It's like Big Brother playing with Little Brother.
15 will just miss.
Dismissed. Alright, that is it.
Alright, Belgur is holding strong. Almer.
Carriages usually have a back window, right?
They can. You can't see him right now. You saw him leap down and he went somewhere.
Okay. Hop out and go, oh god, fire.
There's a giant spear there.
Do I see him through the fire?
You can make a check. He basically jumped out the window and then dove under the carriage.
He's under the carriage.
He went out and under, dropped out of your sight, but he
Alright.
could see him.
I don't just see him. I only moved like, what, 1, 2, 3. I can get back to here.
Yokas could also say, he's over there.
That's the thing
He
Enoch could do.
I feel like Enoch is just standing out in the middle of a ball field, though, smoking a cigarette. I'll
This
move
is
the
all going according to plan.
This is the button for that.
Nice. Yep, right on to him. Start of his turn, he'll take moon damage.
Moon damage. And as a bonus action, because ow, my fucking face, I'm going to first level healing word myself.
Nice. Get a bit of rejuvenation. Mend a few wounds. That's it for Almer.
Yeah.
Grappled veteran is going to not want to be grappled.
Has no choice in the matter.
He is grappled.
It was a bad day at work.
Yep, he can't do anything.
Shouldn't harass poor people.
This guy's still gonna fight about Gura. He's not too down and out yet. And one of those will hit. For 9, reduced to 4 slashing. Balgura is still looking hardy. Brings us to this one. Moonbeam damage. Con save. What the actual fuck? He'll take half of your moonbeam damage. For 5 radiant. Looking pretty fucking bad. You're in your carriage. He's over there, and he was
The door's locked too. I'm looking at the little curtain.
out of the moonbeam. Yeah, he'll disengage. He's fucking running this way, 30 feet. He's out. He doesn't want to die here. Iokas. Brad, you're up unless you want to stand in the field and rejoice in your machinations.
Iokas is watching everything going on, and
You could mind sliver that running guy possibly too. He's very injured.
he is going to do that because that is the only thing he could think of doing.
The next visual is going to be really funny.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and I will make my int save as him.
I'll be right back.
Int saving throw. That's a fail. Go ahead and roll your mind sliver damage. You very well could end this.
Manslaughter is 6.
6 is 1 too low.
Okay, it just sets up my next turn.
Oh,
You have movement if you want to, Brad.
can I try to control the Balgora?
Yeah, you can just shout out whatever you want at it.
Kill that one.
And you point to the running guy? Yeah.
That's what I kill.
All right. Kopi, you're up.
Okay. As an action, I am going to make myself heavier.
All right. You have advantage on your checks.
Yep. And I'm just gonna say, just real chill. Just say, And as I do it, I'm kind of gripping him harder so he can feel myself. He can feel me get stronger. Say, hey, look, you should probably just stop. We might not kill you. I don't know. I'd probably kill you, but the other guys probably won't.
Fair. He looks like he takes that into account.
Into his bank account.
Yeah.
Stab!
That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see. This guy right here in the middle, running from Dante. Yeah, he's gonna break off sideways. You'll have a clear line of sight at him, Dante, as he takes off running. But he is almost running off the map. These guys are scrambling. They do not want to die. Dante, you're up. Oh, he stepped away, didn't he?
These guys just look like hired muscle, right?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
going to assume...
I'm back.
Oh, perfect timing. You're up. I was going to assume Firebolt.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can't see.
You can get a glimpse on him through the trees if you like adjust as he runs.
Well, no, I was thinking for the flaming sphere. I can't see the guy in the back.
No, he was hidden from everyone but Iokas.
Are you able to get the guy that's running away?
And he's
Oh, you could almost burn that guy, but it'd mainly be the Belguro. You could put it near him. Get it almost in range of the other person.
because I can't actually move it like up and down. I'm going to move the flaming sphere up and over the carriage and have it land there.
Nice.
Then
Watch the paint!
move to there to get line of sight on him.
Yeah, you got it. He's right in your glance. It's dead center head. No trees in the way.
And then second verse, same as the first.
Fuck, 23 does.
Oh my god.
And with your rolls, this is doable. Oh, but an 11 isn't quite there. He has a few hit points left. Maybe something like that could take him down in the future.
120 feet range. You might take care of it this turn.
That Oruk, I'm going to make another fucking check. It's been getting increasingly harder and it keeps nailing it.
He's good.
That was a 16. The Oruk's fine. He's just hanging out.
Don't even roll anymore. He's solid. Just leave him be. He's solid.
We don't even need the other one.
Yeah, it's not taking damage. It's just hanging out there. Someone slipped off him a few seconds ago, but that's just it. This thug will crawl out from under the carriage, become visible to Almer and already visible by Iokas, and then will also begin running to there. But he has to get up and then move and then dash, and that's only some movement.
Oh, look at where the Bulgaro's going now.
Yep, Balgura's turn. Brad, you got movement to get there, no problem, and then he got 2 bites, 1 bite, and 2 fist attacks, and 2 almost dead motherfuckers.
Let's get the Bulgaro up. Let's do fists first, because...
Okay. Swinging away at the top one or the right one?
Top one.
Okay. 12. Yeah, you clobber this dude. The back of his head comes through the front of his head.
Alright, second fist.
11 misses. Ducks under the big hulking blow.
Bite.
Bite just misses. He drops to the ground, rolls away, and pops back up.
Did he drag the other guy with him? Or?
Oh, yeah, he's grappled. There we go. That's amazing.
That is all he's got.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna have to get used to Bulgara's being around. Almer.
Yeah, I think you are.
True.
At the end of its turn, does it make the charisma save?
Yes, though, Brad. Charisma save, DC 15.
Christmas save.
Is it 15, I believe? Some greater demon?
It's your spell save.
Yep, which is 15 for most of you. Nope.
Oh my god, it still fails. Incredible.
Okay. Which monkey looks the most hurt?
Let's see. They are so similar, it's hard to tell.
Trick questions, the grappled one. Microwave.
Oh my god. Ooh.
And I'm also going to... Oh, so wait, does he get to roll every time he takes damage as well, or just at the end of his turn?
Brad, if you want
just at the end of his
summon
turn, I
creature
believe.
demon. Oh, hang on, I got it up. Had someone turn, additional command, attacking any creature within reach. At the end of each turn, take a charisma saving throw. Does disappear for 1d6 rounds. Cool. Yeah, okay. It won't make a save, so you can hurt the bugger all you want.
Oh, okay. I'll toll the dead and hit both of them. The non-grappled one, one, and him.
Okay. The non-grappled one and him. That's like a Constitution saving
Yeah,
throw?
I'm rolling here.
It's
Wisdom.
Wisdom, see? Look at that. Boop. Wisdom save for the non-grappled guy. Passes.
Passes no
Wisdom
damage.
save for the big ass Belgura. Fails. Takes 20 damage. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's basically all the damage they've done to it. Belgura is still standing though.
I don't know where this fucking demon came from. It's the first time I've seen it. Fuck this thing.
Yep.
It's the fucking abyss.
The Moonbeam moved as a bonus action?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, sorry, I can't toll the dead. Nope, that didn't happen.
Moonbeam move is an action, right?
Yep, keep doing that. Gotta stop that. It's not a flaming spear.
Yep, that's why I asked. It's cool.
Yep.
Happens to everyone. That's it.
There we
for
go.
Almer. This veteran with Kopi will submit. He surrenders. He goes, all right, just, give me a fighting chance. Not literally.
Cool. Walk back with me.
Yep. And you can move.
I will.
Still a hindrance if you want to keep him grappled. If you want to.
So what I'm gonna hand on his shoulder, still gripping. I'm gonna rotate us so that he's facing north on my turn, and I'm just gonna walk behind him, and I will push us as fast as is a comfortable fast walk for him.
So he'll move in front of you on this turn, and then on your turn you'll be able to move 30 feet or 60
Cool.
feet with him.
Cool.
This one up by the Balgura is grappled. He doesn't want to be grappled. He wants to leave. Brad, if you want to roll me an athletics check with the Balgura,
He could also do a Constitution saving throw.
From being in Moonbeam, you're correct. Oh wow, they tied. That goes to the defend. No, meet to beat. No, not for athletics checks, right? The tie goes to defender.
Yep.
Shit. Alrighty then.
5 damage.
5 radiant to him, and he is still grappled. Sucks to be him. Brings us to you, Eokus. What are you doing?
Eokus is watching this. He seems to have done all he needs to do. He's going to step a few feet back of here and see how this plays out. That's his turn.
He leans up against the tree.
Yep.
When you do something right, people will know you've done anything at all.
That's true. And I'll be right back in 2 seconds. Right back.
Kopi, you guys can move ahead 60 feet.
Yep. If at any point, if at any point during this movement I get line of sight on him, I actually think here is a maybe with the tree trunks, with half cover. I want to shoot him with a firebolt, but only if.
No, that's fair. That brings us to the one you're chasing, Dante. If you'd just like to make me a firebolt attack, he's going to double run, but then you can move to catch up with him and still be within range.
So was there a moment for me to firebolt?
Oh, you want to use your action to firebolt him, that guy?
Yeah. If there was a line of sight.
Okay, sorry. I thought
as I was walking.
And if he's trying to make a break for it, you can make one crack at him with +2 first before he gets a chance to run.
Cool.
He has +2 AC, so that unfortunately will miss.
Oh, good.
It's all right, and then we're at you, Dante. If you want to take a shot at him.
Well, first, before that happens, Flaming Spear drops onto the head of the grapple guy.
It's fucking amazing.
So he needs to make a dex save, which does he auto fail because he's grappled?
No, he
But,
I think has disadvantage.
No, that's if you're restrained, you auto fail. If you're in restrained, disadvantage, and whatever you auto fail. Grappled is just movement speed. So he will make a dexterity save. 14 is
that fails.
Roll me 2d6 plus a bunch of numbers.
No, this will just be 2d6.
Okay.
Because I only get it once per turn.
Fair.
And I believe I have to cast the spell originally to get it.
That's still 4. He's not looking good.
And then
you still have your
firebolt.
That guy running, you move ahead of it. After you move it, he moves out.
Did I know that didn't click?
10 is just shy. He's starting to get ahead of you. He might make it away. We'll give you one more shot at him next turn and see how it turns out for you. You have some movement if you'd like to take it.
I mean, I would have done 30 move to chase.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's fine. We'll just keep you guys proportional where you're at about. This one up here is disengaging from Balgura and running 30 feet. Brad, Balgura's up. You got 3 attacks on your grapple.
Then yeah, he'd take 3 attacks on the grapple guy.
If he kills him, he'll move on and strike the other guy down. Go ahead and take your swings.
Let's do fist 1.
20 will hit.
4 damage.
For 9 bludgeoning. 9 will just miss, unfortunately. And by just, I mean by quite a bit. 25 will hit. For 9 piercing, he is barely hanging on.
It swallows him whole.
I will just say, yeah, you just bite his head off because he's going to die the second any of those beams go off.
Then he bites his head off. That is done.
That's the difference of where he spends the Acronite.
The Bulgur can move, but can't attack anymore.
Yep, that is fair.
Alrighty, that brings us to Almer.
Yeah.
Hanging out, Moonbeam to the last guy. Okay.
Yeah. And I'll try to soothe our beast here. Talk to it nicely.
It's pretty fucking chill, but you do your part.
I pet it. Give it a pet. Give it throw it an apple.
Eokus revels in the battlefield and the glory. Kopi, you proceed forward with your captive.
Yes, and again, if I can get a line of sight down this way, I will take a shot.
At this point, they're both a good ways off map, so there's more tree and foliage between the two of you. And then Dante,
I
go for it.
will, then walk this guy up towards here, and as we get here, I'll direct him to sit down.
I'm going to assume this is probably the last.
Yeah, last good shot with the firebolt at him as he runs.
No, that's going to miss.
14 is just 1-2 shy. Do you have any way to up it?
I don't.
Okay.
Chase him.
Well,
you could chase him further out.
No, because an attack roll is not an ability check.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, I would chase him.
Yeah, you could chase him down.
I get one more shot, even though he's faster.
But you get further. You're getting further and further away from your friends and deeper into the forest.
Go on, give it one more.
That's only 90 feet.
Right.
Revel in the wanton destruction and death.
No, I will stop chasing and turn around.
Fair. Let's see. That's from there. That's him. You have stopped chasing and turn around. Back up to this one up top. He has to make a con save. And so does the Balgura. Are you moon beaming the Balgura?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't blame you. He gets a crit. Holy shit. Balgura gets 8. So roll that damage. 9 radiant. He takes 9. Not looking too fine. Balgura takes 9. Brings us to Balgura. Brad, you get 3 attacks to finish off this last fighting man.
Alright, here is fist number 1.
Number 1, 15 is the AC. For 7.
Here's
bad.
Fist number 2.
17 will hit. For another 8. And let's see the bite. 25. For 9, he has 8 health left. Now he has none. Another head bitten off like Ozzy Osbourne.
Jesus Christ.
Nice. Good spell.
Yep. And we will leave it here and pick up with the interrogation and finding out what happens with the Balgura. Give me a charisma saving throw.
Ooh, Christmas saving throw. Let me get
Crit 20.
this.
Crit 20. Crit 20. Yep.
Oh.
Way to go, Ryan.
Called it.
So yeah, we'll resume with the Balgura fight at the start of next session. For 6
That's
rounds.
incredible.
A game like this could only end like that.
Yes.
Yep.
The demon is ours.
Keep in mind, at one point there was 3 towers in existence.
Oh yeah, for your fucking.
One underground, one above the entrance to the underground, and one several
Good game.
miles away.
Good game.
Way
See
to
you
not
all
die,
in
everyone.
2 weeks, definitely, and maybe something next week.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I have days off and things should be good. I will continue with this and see how things go.
Fun.
Sounds great.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for playing, late, y'all. Catch you
Bye.
next